Alrighty, good morning, lovelies.
Good morning, monologues. How we doing, everybody? Please tell me someone got that reference.
Good
Someone out
morning.
there in the
Good morning,
ether.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should start calling the chatters monologuers.
Monologuers, dude. Yep.
Monologuers. Good morning. Scatter? What do you mean scatter? Why are we scattering? Gosh.
They're here. Run.
Run! They're finally here.
We have DJ. We have Nyx. Hi, guys. We have Labyrinth. What's going on, Labyrinth? I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen you here.
Woo.
We got Dan's. We got Gracious, as always. We got who else? Who else? I'm seeing a lot of the same names. We got Squirrel. We got. I have to scroll down. Still scrolling. Sammy. What's up, Sammy? Captain Sammy. We got the other squirrel, a jittery squirrel rather than caffeinated squirrel. You guys are like the
Hey.
same entity. You're like two different dimensions of the same squirrel to me. It's like one's jittery, the other one's caffeinated, but you're both like it's like a positive and negative. You guys are like that Pokemon, the bunny Pokemon with the plus and minus. That's how I see you in my head. We got Hi Captain Joseph. Are you winning? I don't know, man.
Hey.
Am I winning?
We're always winning. Come on.
Ask myself that question every day. We have a crud muffin. We have a magic in twilight. How we doing, guys? How we doing? Let's see. I think I've gotten everybody, unless I missed somebody here, but I don't think I did. I think I sniped y'all, at least the ones that have typed. Oh, Bacon. Hey, Bacon. I see you. Saying good morning right at the end here. Austin. What's up, Austin? How we doing, bro?
Hey.
Yeah.
Look at all these beautiful beans.
Okay. Uncle Teddy, thanks for the 100.
Yeah,
Uncle
thank
Teddy.
you. And thanks for the resub, DJ. How long?
They want to know what the song name was, by the way.
Oh, yes. I replied that was Fairy Tale by Alexander Ryback? Ryback?
Yeah, Ryback, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Frog, we got Frog. What's up, Frog?
Hey.
Ghost, we got Ghost. What's up, Ghost?
Let's go. Look at all these beans.
Sharp Teeth lady. They called you. Let's go. Okay, that seems to be everybody.
Look at all these beautiful beans.
How you guys doing this nice Tuesday morning? As you can tell, I am. You know what? I'm going to invoke in this moment, even though I did. Wait, can I do it? Can I redeem?
Oh, yeah.
Can I redeem? Do not redeem. Can I redeem? Wait a
Do
minute.
it.
Is it?
Do it now. Uh-oh.
Can I redeem? Can I redeem? Wait, where is it? Which one is it? The. Oh, maybe you don't have it on this one. No, I feel
Wait,
like you do.
which one? Oh, the daily check-in?
Yeah, why am I
Yeah,
not seeing
it
that?
should be closer. Should be closer to the top.
Oh, found it. Okay, I will. Oh, someone else did it for me. Never mind. Yes. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how is everybody doing this fine morning? I must say, I'm probably more of like a 6 today, because I'm like I have brain fog right now. But we're doing it. We're moving forward.
We are here.
Guys, guess what? What, Squirrel? What could it possibly be this time?
Let's see. Ooh, congrats on redeeming VIP, girly. Let's go.
Hey, let's go. VIP. Now you can work toward double VIP and get the secret gift that I know Kat has that she's been hiding from us all this time.
So, my gosh.
It is what it is. Yeah,
it is what it is.
Do be like that sometimes. I believe I'm a 9 on the scale. That's pretty crazy, Magic. I'm glad you're a 9. 9
Let's
is
go.
nice. An 8 out of 10 doing pretty well, Squirrel. The jittery squirrel. I have to be able to differentiate between the two squirrels.
We've been calling them Lady Squirrel and Uncle Squirrel.
Wait, okay, got you. I'll have to remember that then.
It's all good. It's all good.
Let's see. And now I have checks my wallet. 47 channel points. Nice. Look at that. You got the special little diamond on there now.
Got some bling bling.
Pretty neat.
Sorry, I'm a little distracted, guys. Some of y'all submitted a heckin' ton last minute, so I'm trying to quickly add them so we can go through them today too. There's some good ones in here.
There's double VIP. I believe there is. That's my
There
conspiracy
is not
theory.
double VIP. There is not double VIP.
That's just what she wants you to think. There's double VIP. There's double VIP, and she just doesn't want you to redeem it because the reward is too great. That's all. Don't listen to the government of this channel that is Cat.
I would think I would know my channel. You goober.
6.5? That sucks, bro. That sucks. Were you sick, man? Crud Muffin, specifically? I'm like looking as though you can hear me talking to you specifically. I'm a something out of 10. Okay. Mysterious. I like it. Brooding, even. I'm a redacted out of 10. I see, Lady Squirrel. Gotta be secret. I see. You can't let the feds know. Can't let the feds know how you're actually feeling. All right. I mean, that's not bad. Frog out of 10. I don't know exactly what the scale is for that, but I'll take that, Frog Man.
Let's go.
Let's see. Double VIP achieved by taking Hood for a walk 50,000 times. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's how that works.
My gosh.
I hope your VIP status after that, having to deal with me 50,000 times, that sounds like torture. I would never want to put anyone through that. I'm a 5 out of 10 today. Worked for like 10 hours today because of something really friggin' important tomorrow, but I'm hoping it goes well. Oh, okay. I hope the important thing does go well then, Milkman.
Yes.
Yes. Don't work yourself too hard, bro. Make sure to take at least one day to yourself. We got 5 workload is still a mountain, but I'm surviving the climb. That's fair, Sammy. That's fair. Sometimes it'd be like that. Oh my goodness.
Hey,
no comment, just chilling and eating eggies. No, you got it. All right, Grace. I'll let you slide. Let's see.
Which one of you goobers put "Are you single" in the questions? It's not questions. We're doing tier listing relationship flags, not questions. Goobers. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good.
I had to publicly shame somebody.
For your information, I am single and ready to mingle. No, I'm just kidding. I am single though. So there you go. You got your answer. Let's see. We got just been dealing with depression and imposter syndrome again. Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Happens sometimes. Does happen sometimes. Very interesting that some people have like imposter syndrome even when, you know, like even just when we're just living our like daily lives, you know what I mean? It's like it's very interesting how that works. So I'm sorry you're dealing with that. I am chasing naders out of 10.
Let's go.
Okay, sure, Joseph. Whatever that means.
I was gonna say that's got to be Joseph.
Oh yeah. Who else?
Him and Kayla were talking about chasing tornadoes today.
Someone should listen to his own advice. I don't know what you're talking about, Grace. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. We got, I really want to redeem VIP again as a joke, but I also don't want to waste my points because they still have some worth. Well, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained, Milkman, so, I mean, that's, I guess that's a you decision, so. Let's see, what else? I swear I speak English. I almost didn't speak English because of your comment. Let's see. I guess I'm a 5.5, same as yesterday. Okay. All right. Hey, you know, middle of the road, mediocre is better than terrible, so.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
I'm an imposter. I knew it! Throw squirrel, lady squirrel out the airlock. Throw her out. Out the airlock with you. Wasn't sure if relationship flags meant pickup lines or a description. Yeah, so the relationship flags are supposed to be like it's a quality of a person, and then we're tiering that. Is it a green flag, a beige flag, or a red flag? So it's not questions, it's more like, eat cereal with a fork. Like, yeah, that would be a funny one. Or, I don't know, like just being obtuse, like cheats on a significant other or something, right? Then you rate those. But give us some ones that make us have to think, Give us some doozies, if
Some
you
of these are actually kind of funny.
would. Dan says I'm doing about a 7.3, maybe. Hard to tell. All right, that's pretty Pacific, like the ocean. That's pretty specific, Dan's. Um, yeah. All right. Also, hood reading chat today. Aren't we blessed? No, you're cursed. This is your curse because I have to cover for Kat while she's typing everything up right now.
Yes,
Because
be blessed.
one of y'all like bombed us with like 40 other questions after we were set for the other ones. So she's like, oh no. So,
I want to be
um,
inclusive.
yes. Let's see. It's difficult to put my channel points to good use when Stinky Cat keeps getting turned off. So real, dude. Tragedy, man.
Oh, what on earth?
Bad Hood. Don't throw Lady Squirrel out the airlock. Well, she shouldn't have been an imposter. I don't know what else to say. Don't be an imposter, and you won't get tossed out the airlock. Um.
Okay.
Okay.
Respectfully, I'm gonna ask y'all to stop submitting flags. It's breaking my app and I can't get to the
Oh
other
no.
ones. So respectfully, please stop.
Oh no. You're blowing it up. You're blowing it up.
You're breaking the app.
Make sure to only submit something if it's actually legitimate, Let's try to keep as many legitimate as we possibly can. Um let's see what else we got here. You should be glad I forced myself to stop submitting even more. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. You guys are goofy. Very goofy. Well, mixed bag, but I'm glad some of you guys are doing pretty good. Some of you guys are doing, in fact, quite fantastic. Quite frankly, quite fantastic. So, yeah. All right. Very cool.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I realized today that today, well, it's technically been over a year now, but this subject is the very first subject that I was ever introduced to on Morning Monologues when Kat first introduced me. So it's kind of feels like a walk down memory lane in a way. It's like nostalgic,
It was a good time. So, man,
yeah.
that feels like just yesterday, but also forever ago at the same time.
Yeah. It really does too. So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting to kind of go back into that world now that we're like 1 year in and like good buddies now. Where before it was like Kat was like, I don't know who this person is, but I'm bringing them on anyway.
We hated each other, guys. Now we're actually friends.
Secretly, that's been the whole thing. In fact, this has all just been a ruse. You guys think that, but really behind the scenes, we're like rivals or something, You just never knew it all this time. But no. So I just noticed that. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, man. I still think back to that sometimes, and I'm like, man, I can't believe he agreed. And then we convinced him to stay.
Yup. You got me to stay. Here I am.
Yep.
I think we kept saying you were based hood. Oh, interesting. I don't really remember too much, but I'll take it. I appreciate it.
Let's see here. Okay, so this one here. Okay. I think this should be enough for us today, so I'm gonna pause there. Thank you again for all the submissions. I do appreciate it. it was just getting to the point where I could not load the app, so I had to keep closing it and reopening it. No, that's okay, Grace. That's okay. Hood's the based one. I'm just here. I'm just here running the show. It's fine.
Hey guys, did you know that you can give all of your money to Cat right
I'm gonna
now?
mute you. I'm gonna mute
all
you.
of it,
I'm gonna mute
all
you.
of it from your bank account. You can empty your entire bank account into the channel so that Cat can keep giving you the best and greatest content you've ever seen. You can give through biddies and subbies and gifted subbies. You can also give through Ko-Fi. I'm going to call it Ko-Fi from now on. I will never call it coffee again. I heard that that's the proper way to pronounce it. I don't care. It's Ko-Fi.
I've always called it Ko-Fi, and then someone said coffee. I'm like, but Ko-Fi, like it's Ko-Fi.
Yeah, there's literally no reason not to call it Ko-Fi. And also, if you get some tea or coffee from the tea man himself, Dragon's Treasure Tea, you can get 10% off your entire order when you use Catherine_Naomi at checkout. And she also has some wish lists, an Amazon wish list, their own wish list. You can give her money there so that she can rebuild her computer that is like it's barely hanging on, guys. It's barely
Don't worry
hanging on at
about
this
it,
point.
guys. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
So just give her all of your earthly possessions. Like, donate everything you have to Cat today. You can do it. What's stopping you, right? You don't need to eat today. It's fine. You'll be all
No.
right.
Make sure you're eating.
Listen. There's a lot you can do with dirt that people haven't really realized, I think, you know. Have you ever tried cooking dirt and eating it? I don't think so. Okay, so it's very possible if you try hard enough. Anything's possible if you believe. Jesus taught us that, actually. Send Cat
gosh.
scratch. Send Cat scratch off tickets.
Wait, why?
That's funny. Hashtag take out insane loans for Cat. Hashtag take
don't
over
do
the world
that.
for Cat.
In this economy, don't do that.
Oh my goodness. That's funny. Hashtag fund Cat's new computer. Yes, please. Please get her a new, get her one of them sick meta PCs, dude. Get her one of them. Everyone come together, like a spirit bomb, and just bomb her with finances.
Why bombing? Don't bomb me, please.
Yeah, it's a spirit bomb. We just like, come on, everyone, give me your energy. In this case, give me your money, and then we'll just hit her with a giant ball of money, just a giant ball of cash.
I'm having flashbacks to D&D bombs.
Oh man.
And that's all you get to know, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Raiders. Darm, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you streaming?
What's up, Darm? How we doing?
Okay.
Be responsible with your funds, but give what you can to Cat.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Become the new world government for Cat. Create a new Discord for Cat. Yeah, guys, did you see that whole Discord thing? Not to completely get off of what we're supposed to be talking about, but
it's important to talk about. It's just well, okay.
That sucks.
From what I heard, it's not awful, but it's still not great.
I still think you need it, to use functions of Discord.
Oh yeah. Like, what was it?
So
Rose had a friend that, what was it? Where is it here? She posted it in our mod channel here. She had a friend who summarized it. Let's see here. So starting in March, Discord is going to take everyone's accounts and will classify them as quote unquote teen accounts. Teen accounts have various restrictions to help keep predators from speaking with or stalking teenagers. Because apparently this has been a thing.
Yeah, that's what it'll be used for.
Yeah. I have
definitely not trying to group them all into one area. That doesn't sound sketch at all. I don't know, bro.
I have that. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, a really good way of keeping kids off the internet, let their parents do it. You know?
Yeah.
It's why are corporations saying I'm taking it into my own hands? You know, it's like the schools saying, your kids aren't your kids, they're our kids. It's what the frick, bro? Just like let the parents do their job. And if the kid, like, that's kind of the way I like it. Maybe it's a harsh way to look at it, but like if a kid is in a place online like that they shouldn't be and gets into trouble or something, it's like that's not the app's fault for that. That's not the corporation's fault. That's
Mm-hmm.
the parents' fault because you're not teaching your kid to be wise. So
Yeah,
that's the way it needs to be.
parents need to parent. Like when did parents decide that, oh, I don't actually need to parent? Like why is that a thing? Why is that a thing?
Yep.
Like I
Yep.
get taking precautions online, but at the same time, parents need to parent their kids. Like this isn't the Wild West anymore with the internet, but even when it was the Wild West, like I don't know. I
Yep.
just it's frustrating. Um but to continue on with this, um what will happen when your account becomes a teen account? Well, I got you covered. So with this, mature and graphic images will be permanently blocked. Age restricted channels and servers will be inaccessible. DMs from unknown users will be sent to their own separate inbox. Friend requests from unknown users will also produce a warning pop up. If someone has a stage channel, which I guess is a type of voice chat channel set up, then anytime you're in that channel, you will not be able to speak, which I think that's normally what stage channels are. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway,
Everything
uh,
I'm hearing is basically what I feel like already kind of exists in a way.
yeah, so that's why I'm like, okay. Now, apparently, in order to verify that your Discord account is owned by you, the adult, and get these restrictions lifted off your account, you will have to do one of the two things. Allow Discord to record your face, and it will use AI software to determine, based off your looks alone, if you are legally an adult or not. Say, hold on a sec, bro. All you need is a bunch of teenagers putting like those fake beards on. Like,
Yeah.
it's not gonna fix. Anyway,
Yeah.
or you will have to upload a picture of government issued ID and provide a selfie that is matching the picture of your government issued ID. Discord says that all this information after verification will be deleted immediately, which is a laugh in it itself, and no information will be leaked or given out or sold. And it's like,
Yeah, of
yeah,
course it
because
won't.
that went over well back in October.
Yep. Yep. It's like
Uh,
it's bold move. Let's see how it plays out for him, Cotton, when you had like an insane data breach and then you're like, "Hey, can you give us more of your data real quick, please?" It's
yeah,
like,
we weren't
what are
able to
you
sell
doing?
enough. We gotta get
We gotta have
more.
more. We need more.
Oh,
It's for the children. That's always the gaslight. It's always for the children. No, it isn't. It's not for the
no,
children. They don't care about the children.
they do
They
not care
couldn't
about
care
the
less
children.
about the children.
No, they don't. They
They
don't
just
care about
want
the
to be
children.
able to have all of your biometric data so they can make clones of you. But whatever, dude.
Uh,
I don't know. I'm just like, and the problem is it's like how I've been talking about it is it's like Discord is the only one, and they know it. There is no
mm-hmm.
other Discord. Everything else kind of sucks and is business oriented and boring and like not as good. Like Discord was made originally for people who play games. That was what was special about it. Is it was just couple I think it was just a couple of guys did it too. Like a couple of guys made Discord and every time it always ends up getting they give it to somebody else and then they ruin it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it just yeah, it sucks because it's like Discord, like a lot of people hate on Discord all the time, but there's a reason people still use it is because it is very fun. It's very, I would argue it's pretty user friendly. Like, I think
Mm-hmm.
people can nitpick and say whatever, but like it does what I need it to do pretty much. I don't like how the service has been lately where I feel like it breaks us up a lot more often than I feel like it used to when you're in calls and stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
that aside, it's like they just know that this is like the one. So they're like, well, if you want to keep using it, it's like they have a monopoly on it. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, we gotta, any of our pals out there that are good at coding, get together and you'd make bank if you just made, Discord for the people, whatever you want to call that. So
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I mean, I will say, from what they explain here, for our community, you're gonna be fine. We don't have any
mm,
age restricted channels. The server's not age restricted, even though, you know, like nothing inappropriate is posted here and stuff like that. So it's fine. We don't have a stage channel. I was thinking of getting that, but at the same time, I'm like, nah, we only use it for like anime afternoon. And even then, we all just mute and then afterwards we unmute and chat. So it's fine. And we're not that big that we have to have it to maintain order and stuff.
No,
So
no.
looking at all this is like it's not gonna affect our server. As for your account, I I don't know. Um I'm curious as to if they were going to like lock down harder on things. But from like the sounds of this, like yeah, it's inconvenient, but if you're not a part of age restricted channels or uh posting or looking up mature graphic images, then I I think you'll hardly see an effect if you don't want to do either of those options. I think it
That's
should
fair.
be fine. Um but yeah, if you are
Yeah.
in age restricted servers and stuff, like I don't know, like for example, Chronicle of the Stars. She keeps things 18 plus, but that's because she doesn't want minors in, cuz
Mm,
like there's nothing inappropriate or crude or rude or whatever, but her focus is for adults, like a safe space for adults. And things can get messy
yeah.
when minors are involved. Um, so that's why she keeps things 18 plus. So I don't know if that'll affect her channel. I don't know if there's like settings or whatnot. Um, but yeah, from the sounds of it, it's not going to be too bad. It's still frustrating because again, it's like you don't actually care about the kids, which makes
Yeah.
me mad because they keep claiming um it's for the kids, it's for the kids. Like you don't give a crap about the kids. Stop pretending that you care about the kids. You don't care about the kids. And parents, start parenting your kids. Like stop giving them like free reign of
Yeah.
the internet and access. Like train them, teach them like, "Hey, this is dangerous. Avoid that. Hey, this is how you should interact or not interact with strangers and such." So,
Yep. And Bacon's totally got it too. It's going to start with states requiring it for corn sites, but I suspect it will eventually expand to other majority age restricted sites and content. That's
mhm.
exactly true.
Yeah.
Because that's the gaslight. That's how they get you is they say it's for the children. You don't want children to go to corn sites, do you? It's such a gaslight. That's not like they don't care about that. That they
Mhm.
start with things that they assume most people will agree on. Most people would say, "No, I don't want that." And if you say, "Well," like if you're someone that tries to say, "Well, wait, that's not good that you're trying to do that," they say, "What you want kids on those sites?" That's what they do, right? And they start like this like
Yeah.
crazy over the top outrage and start calling you names because of that, right? But that's how they always get in. They sneak in by appealing to your moral, like they morally manipulate, like I say, all the time. So you just can't buy that. It's like, no, you don't care about the
Mhm.
kids. So you want kids to, nope, I don't, but I also don't want you to do this. So stop. You know, you just can't buy the gaslight and let them morally manipulate you like that. Because that's how they always do it. They start with
Yeah.
things that sound quote unquote common sense, but it's not about that. It's never about that. And then all they do is they weasel in until they're now in a place where they're now affecting things that have nothing to do with that. You know? So technically that is where it started though. It's like first the not safe for work sites, then it goes to places like Discord, and it's like, but a lot of kids are on Discord, right? And then it'll go to everywhere. Then it'll be everywhere. Everywhere to buy your groceries, you'll have to do facial recognition. And they probably already do it because there's cameras at Walmart and stuff like that that are there when you're checking out and stuff. I'm sure they have it hidden in there.
Mhm.
They just don't tell you. Okay? Like, it's hard to escape it in many cases, but it's like, if you know that it's something being implemented, it's nice to just be like, no, I actually don't want that. I think that that's the
Mhm.
stupidest thing I've actually heard. So,
Yeah.
but
We're living in a day and age where the entitlement and individualism has started to seep into families. And the way I mean that is there was there was a story that was going around the internet a while back, and it was this little locally owned cafe that what was it? They they furnished their cafe with a lot of like, refurbished antique things and stuff like that. And it was very cute, very quaint. and this mom comes in with her toddler and her mom, and the child is like running around and doing all sorts of stuff. And then there's this loud crash, and everyone looks, and the toddler's on the floor, the table's tipped, and the mom and her mom are freaking out. And they were trying to get this cafe in trouble because, like, oh, well, your furniture's not safe and this and that. And they're like, your child literally was standing on the table and you were letting her do that. This is not like first of all, you shouldn't be letting your child stand on a table in a public setting, even at home. Like, what the heck? Secondly, it's like it's all antique furniture. It's not sturdy. It's not safe. Nobody should be standing on an antique table or a table nonetheless. Like, yes, it tipped. It was not built for people to be standing on it, let alone children to be like jumping on it. So there was this big division of, oh, well, they should have made sure that the table was safe and stuff. And it's like the other half was like, who's testing to see if, like, oh, if you stand on this table, it might tip over. Nobody is. Nobody is. Like, the whole point of it was to, like, hey, here's this antique furniture. We're refurbishing things. We're reusing things. But this parent comes in and is like, oh, well, you should have done this. Like, that's your child. You should not have let them go on the table in the first place, let alone standing, jumping, whatever they were doing. But some people are convinced, like, oh, well, everyone needs to cater to my needs and stuff. And everyone else, like, no. Like, there's laws and rules and regulations where it's like, yeah, we need to keep people safe. But we don't, like when people go and expect everything to be baby proof. It's like, no, that's why parents need to be cautious and careful when you take your child out and be aware, because not everywhere is baby proofed and not everywhere needs to be baby proofed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for babies and protecting them and stuff. But some places you go, it's like, yeah, there's going to be safety hazards and risks. Not where it's like, radiation level fluids, on the floor that the baby can lick. Like, no. But just common sense things,
Here's the funnel. Start by making the parents not be able to afford anything, and so they have to work constantly. Now they're so tired they can't actually parent their kids, so they have to send them to school. And when they're at home, when they can't do anything, they just give them an iPad. And so then now kids are on iPads all the time. Now there's that metric, right? There's that data that says, look at how many kids are on the internet. So then the corporations have now authority. They have like statistics to say, look, there's this many kids on the internet. We need to do the facial recognition stuff to protect these kids. But they don't tell you that they created the environment of which that then becomes necessary, because a lot of people just simply either don't have the time or are too like drained from life to parent their kids. And some of them are just straight up neglectful. Like, some of them just don't care. So there's that too. But like, I think a lot of the time it's just parents that just don't have time. In the past, before the internet, it used to be both parents were working, and so then the school was raising them. Now they have the internet, so it's like that's just the new frontier of brainwashing. So it's like, that's what I think is happening personally. So again, just don't let them tell you that this needs to happen, or else what you want kids to know. That's absolutely a gaslight. They are lying to you when they say that. They could not care less about kids at all.
Yeah. So it sucks.
Anyway. But
I
was doing that, so hopefully it would give you enough time.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I was just giggling because I was like, I love how we were talking about how, like, oh, should we talk about this? Oh, save it for the end. Let's jump into it. It's like, okay, we didn't end up jumping into it, but no, that was good. I got things set up. We have 30. I think 30 should be enough. If we need more,
all right,
I can easily pull up some more and stuff. So again, thank you guys so much for your submissions. The requesting to stop I wasn't upset or anything. It was just actually breaking my app. So, but I appreciate
shutting down the servers.
I appreciate all the submissions,
now,
guys. Thank you.
Can we shut down the servers for Cat's Ko-Fi real quick? Can we do that?
Oh my gosh!
You weren't expecting the double plug.
I wasn't. Now sit down.
Shut down the servers for Twitch right now by sending all of your gifted subbies and biddies to Cat.
You goobers. I appreciate you all though. So thank you guys for the support. It really helps out. So um,
Tell us more, Hood. Well, I'm glad you asked. No, I won't do it again.
we gotta jump into things.
Yeah.
Let's see
Give
here.
us the first question. Let's just jump into it, guys. That's my YouTuber coming out of me.
Oh my gosh, that is. Yeah. Okay, so I made tiers. Let me see here. Do you want me to share my screen, Hood?
Ooh. I mean, you can if you want.
Okay,
but I can see it too. So
let me see here. Just in case
don't forget that you can also make Jeff Bezos pay for your sub to Cat if you have an Amazon Prime subscription.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I made a tier, and we can get rid of anything if you want, but I have green flags, beige flags, yellow flags, and red flags. Now, I have beige and yellow because I've seen people on the internet try and interchange the two, and others who are like, no, that's not correct. And so thinking back to our last time, Hood, there were some that were like, oh yeah, this is fine. And then others that were like, okay, maybe keep an eye
That's
on
like
this.
a warning.
Yeah, so beige is like, like, it depends on your preference. Like, has a mustache. Who, like, some people are okay with facial hair, some people aren't. Like, that's not a, oh, you gotta keep an eye on that. It might lead to something talking. Like, no, it's just has a mustache. It's your preference. Beige. Yellow flag would be, I'm trying to think of like something that like isn't that bad but could lead to something.
Plays a lot of video games, maybe. You know.
Yeah, plays a lot of video games, or
like
has
is obsessed with WoW or something. Or I don't know.
Is prone to like flirt. They've never cheated.
New donation from Dollar Dancer. Thank you so
Who's Dollar
much.
Dancer?
Hey! There it is. Look at that. Dollar Dancer. Thank you.
Thank you for the donation, Dollar Dancer. I don't know who that is, but
W money. W Dollar Dancer.
It's fine, mustache. It's fine. I was giving an example. I didn't say it was good or bad.
Now he's gonna become historical shaved. Historical stubble.
I was just using an example. Like, it's not a bad thing. Some people might be like, oh, I'm not a fan of mustaches. Like, that's fine.
Freudian slip of an example.
Oh my gosh. Whereas, like, you know, someone who's prone to have like a who likes to flirt and stuff. Maybe they've never cheated or anything, but they have a flirtatious nature. That might be a yellow flag of like, right? Because that could slip into a red flag. So
yeah.
Smooth Stork. Oh my gosh. All right, we're moving on. Leave mustache alone. It's fine. I just needed a very like just basic example. Oh. Has long hair.
I'm a head out meme.
Oh my gosh. All right. So our first one here, let me see. I think I have it set up. Our first one here, someone thought they were being funny and submitted, doesn't like pizza on their pineapple.
Cool, dude.
Great. Historical baby face, no! Sorry.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, that's doesn't like it, dude. I mean,
doesn't like pizza on their pineapple.
I haven't had pizza on top of pineapple.
I haven't either.
It's different. I feel like that's a little different because that means that the pineapple's not like cooked. That means it's like cold pineapple with pizza on top.
Yeah. Honestly,
I just don't like the question, so I'm just going to say that's a green flag, I guess, for me.
I was gonna say beige because I'm like, it doesn't matter. I don't know. Like for green, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, you want to be looking for this in a person or something. Whereas doesn't like pizza on their pineapple. I don't know. Maybe if they do like pizza on their pineapple, maybe they're a serial killer. I have no idea. I don't know.
That's fair. Chuck it in there then. Shotgun it. Get it out of the way.
All right, let's throw that in there. There we go. Yay, our first one. Huzzah.
Yippee.
All right. Next one. Loves God and seeks him first. I think that's a no-brainer.
Green flag. Easy.
Easy.
Give us
There we
something
go.
hard, guys. Give us a thinker. Give us a head scratcher. A
Well,
noggin discombobulator.
Let's see. Is theologically eclectic.
Oh, okay. So, okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
eclectic. What do we mean by eclectic?
I was gonna say, what does eclectic mean again? I'm trying to remember. I haven't used that word in so long.
It usually means like taking in lots of different information. Typically, like if you have like eclectic, you have like an eclectic assortment of hobbies. It means that you have many different kinds of hobbies. You're very like enriched. So I would argue that if you're saying you have theological variety, I would then have to say, are we talking about the belief in general or eclectically within the same belief? Because that's two totally different answers.
Yeah. Even. I was gonna say, if that's the case, then it's like, okay, it could be like someone who's just like, I like looking into all different theology in, like, say, the Christian sphere, just to, see what people are talking about or how to, like, if this lines up with scripture and whatnot, that's fine. But if it's like, like I like all theologies, all faiths, all religion stuff, then it's like, okay. So
yeah. But even like Grace is saying too, that means to me progressive and traditional views, possibly contradictory views. I think contradictory is different than eclectic though, because like if they're saying theologically eclectic, they could be meaning that it's somebody like it doesn't necessarily mean that they believe in all these things because it's again we're saying theologically, so it could mean that they're able to converse on all of those things. This could be potentially. I guess it depends on how you are determining it. You could say like someone who studies eschatology or someone who studies like different like so that they can have conversations about it. That's someone who's theologically eclectic rather than someone who just says I don't know, I just read a Bible, but they don't know anything about Islam. They don't know. So it could be that type of thing, just where they are astute in many different things doesn't necessarily mean they believe it though. So I guess it depends on how you look at it.
Right. I just by wording alone, because I feel like that's what we did last time was we went just by wording alone. I would put this in yellow simply because it's like I don't fully know. That would be like a conversation to have with someone. And if it is like what we're saying, like, oh yeah, like no, like just being informed and educated, then it's like, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Whereas if it's like, oh well, I just like to hop around and a little bit of this, a little bit of that and stuff, then it's like, okay, well then it's kind of like, so just
I
going
think
off
Buddha
that
was right too.
So I think it's one of those where it's like there needs to be a conversation had. So that's why I'm inclined to put it in yellow, simply because like, okay, we need more information. Whereas beige is just kind of like, to each their own. But
yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Mainly because I feel like the question is too vague that I don't know what eclectic means in this particular setting. So.
Right. Okay.
The question itself is a yellow flag for me.
The yellow flag goes and the yellow flag goes and the yellow flag.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yellow flagception.
Ooh. Loves all animals but doesn't mind hunting for food.
That's green.
I think that's green
to me.
Guys, if you know any hunters, you are blessed because my gosh, I miss living closer to my one uncle. He is a hunter and again, he loves animals. He's got his dog, they got their cats and stuff like that. He loves animals. He goes out hunting and he self-taught himself how to smoke meat, how to make jerky, how to make sausages, how to make like so many things, and they're so freaking good. Oh, I miss it so much. Deer jerky slaps, guys. He made some real sick deer jerky.
That's true. Venison is like some of the best meat you'll ever have in your entire life if you do it right.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's green. That's literally like the Native American kind of mindset, or at least like the ones that were, not like insane cannibals or whatever like that, right? Like the ones where it's like they had a respect for life and a respect for nature, but yet they still hunted and like they would use every part of the animal. Like that's where my mind goes when it's like you care about animals and stuff, but you don't mind hunting and stuff because it's like
Mm-hmm.
you're not like a psycho, but you also like, I do what I gotta, So,
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's the
but
circle of life.
yeah,
It's just that's how things be. That's how things be. And that's okay. Not everyone has to be a hunter, but also don't shame the hunters because they're
mhm,
looking out. They're taking
exactly.
well, then there's poachers, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So all right.
Gosh dang it, DJ.
What did DJ do
Hood,
now?
do you believe in Buddha? I believe in Buddha. I'd rather have that than margarine.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it's not Buddha.
I can't believe it's not Buddha. Oh man. Come on,
Oh man.
DJ. Come on, bro. You just should do stand up at this point, dude. Do some stand up at this point, man.
And DJ says he doesn't want to be a streamer, guys. I think we could use some DJ streamer content with all his stand up and witty ways.
I mean, what's the deal with margarine?
What about Buddha? All right, moving on. Can cover me in cooking and cleaning if I'm tired and stressed. Oh, absolutely green flag.
Easy green.
Easy green.
Easy
Holy
green.
smokes. Do we even have
Easy
to
green.
ask?
Yeah.
I know we're not really going in
Easy
order, but I'm putting that above loves animals and stuff because dang, that's a relationship, sweetie.
Mhm.
That should be your relationship standard where, it's a partnership. It's a team effort. You help each other
Mhm.
out. So, yeah.
Give me a hard one again. Give me theologically eclectic again. That's what I'm looking for here.
These got thrown in here random. I have no idea what's coming next.
That's fair.
Ooh, is a fan of Disney but is not a Disney adult. I'd say that's
Okay.
I don't know if that's well, I'd put them like bottom of green flag, but also it's like
Well, because like not a Disney adult means that they're not like super,
obsessed.
yeah, and weird about it. It just means they're like, yeah, I like Goofy and I like, watching Lion King. And
Yeah.
I think this is such a loaded question now, though, simply because of the way Disney became.
Neko Spy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you streaming? Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Guys.
It's okay. Welcome in. Welcome. We are doing a relationship flag tier listing. Buckle in.
Yeah.
Oh no, not the ads. Frisbee's the ads.
Right into the ads. Sick.
Well, you keep going what you were saying then, and we'll welcome them when they come out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like just with how crazy Disney has been, it can be somewhat of a loaded question, I guess. But like in my mind, when I think of someone who's a fan of Disney, quote unquote, it's usually they like the older stuff. They like the stuff that wasn't, hadn't gotten to where it is now. So
Yeah. Like I like
think,
old Disney.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and I grew up with like Kingdom Hearts, so I liked the Disney that was Kingdom Hearts because that was like all the good Disney.
Yep.
So, yeah, like I think that could go either way. Like it can be green, it could be beige. Like it might be something where you're like, I just don't really care. The fact that you're not a Disney adult puts you no lower than beige for me. So.
Yeah, I'd say that's high beige, but at the same time, like not everybody likes Disney, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Joseph, at best a beige flag in my opinion.
Joseph, do you not like OG Disney? Rico would be ashamed.
Joseph's gonna get a girlfriend who's gonna be like super into that, and she's gonna be like, sit down and watch Pinocchio with me. And he'll be like, if I must.
Pinocchio? What girl
why
saying okay, I just love that
why not?
I love that your mind immediately went to
Bambi.
Pinocchio.
What about Bambi? Is Bambi
no,
better?
the Bambi's depressing.
What do you mean?
Joseph will be cheering for the hunter, like, yes, good. Burn the forest down.
So true, actually.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, Joseph would get behind that. She'd be like trying to like find a compromise, like, do you want to watch Bambi with me? But you have to hold my hand. It's just like win-win, guys.
I can imagine Joseph would be like, he'd be like, So you see, actually, the hunter is actually the good guy here because he's helping with the deer that they have to be taken care of during hunting season, or they start eating all the crops and taking over the land. So they're actually the good guy.
After this, would you like me to show you my gun collection?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Uh,
What? What's wrong? Am I wrong?
my goodness gracious. Okay, next one. We picked on Joseph long enough.
We love you, Joseph. Don't be mad. It's gonna come throw rocks at us. I just know it.
Yep. I'm waiting for outrageous.
You'll make me sound like a Saturday
I'll make
morning.
me sound like a Saturday morning villain. Twisting his evil mustache.
Yes, good.
That's it. I'll steal it. No one will ever know. Oh, man. Gosh.
We love you, Joseph.
Love you, brother.
Being able to cook. Oh, that's a green flag. Now,
Easy green flag.
with that being said, I know not everyone can cook. However, like like give it a try. Give it a try. Try your best.
Mm-hmm.
And if you
Cooking's
can cook,
actually really fun when you try doing stuff. Like when you're like, you get all the fresh ingredients and stuff. Like, when you have money. But,
when do you have money?
Yeah, but it's like when you can actually like make something with the spices and you're like, ooh, let me try this. It's like, it's very experimental. So I found that I really have enjoyed cooking. The one thing I haven't had a chance to do in my life yet, just because I've never had the opportunity. I'm very like simple when it comes to food. So I typically just want something I don't have to think about. I haven't really like grilled like steak or anything like that. Or like, done stuff in that regard. So that's something I'd like to try one day. But I like doing stuff that's more like stove oven oriented most of the time, I think. Sauteing and all that. But
That's fair. I think that'd be fun. I remember what was it? When I came back from my first time being in South Korea, my dad taught me how to barbecue for the first time ever. And it was a lot of fun. I think he was hesitant to teach any of us girls how to do it because my dear sweet mother may have almost blown up the barbecue at one point way back in our childhood.
Nice.
Which all
left
of
that
us kids,
propane on high.
yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
Oh no.
Or I can't remember if it was my
Always
mom
turn your
or my
propane off, kids. Remember.
Yes,
Make sure it's really
turn it off. Turn it off.
Yep.
Actually, I can't remember if it was my mom or my older sister, but from then on out, me and my little sister didn't get taught how to do it until way later. This was like my college years, guys. But yeah, it was fun. Barbecuing's fun. You just, again, safety. But that's with anything with
sure
cooking.
to take care of all of your propane and propane related products.
Alrighty, moving on to the next one.
Next one.
Subscribes to Hoodlamud on YouTube and follows Catherine Naomi on
Whoa!
Twitch. Oh, that's such a red flag.
Red flag.
Same brain. Such a red flag, guys. Who would do such a thing?
You bros trying to get canceled? We're literally on a journey to get canceled.
Join us on our journey to get canceled. That's how we will rise above the haters. They think they're pushing us down.
You're literally trying to follow racist white woman and conspiracy theorist, like, insane psycho. So, like, do it at your own risk, I guess.
Do I need to unfollow now? If you must, darn. But you know what? Actually, all y'all are already following, so you're already stuck with us.
Wait, I have a button for that now.
Yes. Racist white woman is only cringe if you're liberal. Gosh. Okay. In being completely unbiased, is this technically a green flag or is it a beige flag?
I think it's a beige flag, being completely unbiased.
Yeah,
I think it's like, it doesn't really matter if somebody follows a YouTuber or a streamer, unless that person is extremely, like, because like I guess you could say that it could say something about their mindset, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Like I'm not gonna point fingers at different people, but everyone kind of knows like the different people that it's like, oh, if you're following this person, you kind of just know their
Yeah.
mindset because they're
Yeah.
watching them for a reason. Obviously, it's usually because like, yeah, I want to hear. Now, if you know that they follow like us, but also follow people that differ in opinion from us, that could be a totally different scenario because it could mean they just want to try to get like different points of view, or in my case, like I'm the most controversial here on Morning Monologues. On my own
Mm.
channel, I just play games, bro. I just
Mm-hmm.
I just have a good time. I don't, unless we're like doing a visual novel, like I got into some stuff during like the Steins Gate Science Adventure Games visual novel series and
Mm.
stuff like that. So like I'm not afraid to talk about the stuff there, but it's that's not what it's geared toward. I'm geared toward like, hey, just come here, have a good time. You can watch me play games and not have to worry about it being like just super extremely vulgar every 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the sell for me. So
Yeah.
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 So I don't know. I like,
See,
to me it's like it's whatever.
see, guys, he's controversial over here so that he can save his channel over there.
Exactly. Oh yeah, living a double life. Over there I
uh,
pander to the masses. Over here I let my true self out. See?
I'll go down with the ship here, and he'll be on a lifeboat and be like, "It was nice knowing you." As he zooms off.
Catherine Namely who? Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Who
Yeah, I don't
dat?
know. That person that, yeah, I don't know. Weird.
New streamer. Who dis?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I
Yeah.
say it's beige. I
Yeah.
like. I
I'd say
think it's whatever.
beige. Now, again, that could be a
Personally.
conversation to have, but
Yeah, I guess it depends on how the person feels about us. I guess and where they're like, oh, these people are stupid, or they're just like, oh, they're just people having a good time. I don't know. Like it's a highly uh subjective, I guess. So
yeah. So, hence why I'm putting it higher in beige because, like kind of like what we were saying before, like depending on who people follow and stuff can kind of tell you a bit about a person.
mhm,
Like
yeah,
what was it? If I was to go on a date with someone and they mentioned like, "Oh yeah, I like follow or subscribe to Hassan," then I'd be like, "I don't think this is going to go very well." Again, not trying to like,
sure,
assume things, but like, "Okay, I'm curious. So why do you follow him or why do you subscribe to him? Like just I'd like to know more. Please tell me more."
yeah, right. And then in some of those regards, you could potentially lower it down to a yellow flag. But it's like, again, I think in many cases it's like online life is not real,
Yeah.
So it's like I guess it depends on how like chronically online the person is too. So if it's
Mm-hmm.
like, yes, I watch this person all the time, every single day. I love the takes that they have on this, that, and the other thing. Well, that's like
Mm-hmm.
different now. Now it's not really about the person they're following. It's about the fact of like their viewpoints and stuff, right? So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like a different thing at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. So, alrighty. Going on. Ooh, this one came up and I was like, okay, this is gonna be one to chew on. Is a single parent due to divorce? And they in brackets had put not due to their spouse like passing away. So they specifically wanted to focus on someone who has been divorced.
Due to divorce? Oh,
Yeah.
is a single parent because of divorce. Okay. In
Yeah,
my
yeah,
mind,
yeah.
I was reading that as like they're in the process of becoming divorced. I'm like,
It's like if they're
but
still if there's a relationship, nope, no touchy. Leave alone.
I would say highly subjective once again.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Personally, I think some people are a lot more hardcore on that, where they're just like, no, if that person was with somebody, that's it.
mm-hmm,
Um, I think the situation is highly dependent. I'm not somebody who believes that once you've been divorced, that's it for you.
mm-hmm,
Um, but on the same spectrum, I do believe that the covenant is very, 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 very important and sacred and should not be taken lightly. Like if we're talking someone who's a single parent due to multiple divorces, that's different than someone who was just married like one time, and potentially for
mm-hmm.
multiple years before it happened. Um, to my understanding, I haven't actually like visually seen it myself, so take it with a grain of salt, and unless you look it up and find out for yourself, because I just haven't technically done that. I've taken other people's word for it. My understanding is, for anybody that knows Robbie Dawkins, he was like an evangelist. He goes over into the Middle East, helps save multiple people in like the different Arab countries that are like extremely Islamic.
Mm.
Has, you know, like very much like a traditional disciple of Acts type of person. Okay, like he actually goes there and into the trenches. Um, he, to my understanding, recently got divorced, and there were a lot of people that were like, "Oh, that's such a shame. I really liked him, this and that." And I'm like, "Well, you can still really like him. You like, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and stuff. Like it, like that may not have been his fault. You don't know why. He literally, like, to my understanding, did not go into grave detail on it, and it's very possible that he's protecting his wife, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows if so again, this is assuming it's true. Who knows why? And so
Mm-hmm.
does that mean that he's not allowed to ever marry somebody ever again? Like, I think that that's a thing that you'd have to take up with God.
Mm-hmm.
um I I probably would still put it in yellow. Like, I'd still say it's a warning, because it'd
Mm-hmm.
be like, okay, so what's the reason? Like, I
Oh
don't think
yeah.
it's a nothing burger for sure,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's straight up red. I think it's situation dependent, you know.
Yeah.
Is it something where it was like I didn't want it, but they enforced it, and this is just the situation I'm in?
Mm-hmm.
Uh some people might still say in that situation, well, yeah, you just shouldn't remarry and stuff like that. I don't know. I do feel a little bit different. I think it's something you have to take to God, though. I think it's a
Mm-hmm.
Holy Spirit type of a situation, and if the Holy Spirit's saying, don't do it, then you know not to do it. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. It's a yellow flag in the sense that like there needs to be like discussion. Like we need more details, obviously. Like this just straight up is like, oh, just any single parent. Like, well, not necessarily. Like again, I've probably shared this before, but I'll share it again. I have an uncle who just to like he remarried, but he married my aunt. And that set off such a bomb in my family because they were like, oh, he's divorced and this and that and stuff. Blah. And but then the members of his church came to vouch for him because he went to the same church as my grandparents, and they were like, hey, like y'all need to chill because and they shared his story. Apparently back in like he wasn't a Christian, he never grew up a Christian. And in college there was a girl who was wild and partying and sleeping around and stuff, and he was one of the men that slept with her, and then she found out she was pregnant. And so none of the other guys stepped up to be like, oh, is it mine? And so this guy, like, actually, you know what? I don't even, yeah, no, he was potentially one of the guys. And so he stepped up and was like, hey, like, I don't know if the kid's mine or not, but hey, I'll take care of you and I'll take care of the kid. And so I think it was later found out that it was his kid. Um,
mm,
and so yeah, they got married and they had another kid. And on my oldest cousin's I think it was like his 8th birthday or something, this woman comes back from work and is like, I don't want to be a mom, I don't want to be a wife, I want to go back to my party life, I missed out on everything, and just left, just up and left. And again, even before he was a Christian, he was trying, he's like, is there something wrong, like do we need to go to counseling, like what can I do to fix this? And she was like, no, I don't want this life. This wasn't the life I wanted. I want to go back to living for me and doing what I want to do. And so he was a single dad for like, I forget how long, but again, she still had visits with the boys or whatever. And then he found God and he started going to church and like gave his life fully to the Lord, and then met my aunt and uh pursued her and everything. And again, he had like his church family and pastor were like, yeah, no, like you're good. Only to find out that the divorce papers that his ex-wife had or was whatever supposed to have given to the court, she never gave to the court. So that whole time she never finalized the divorce. And then when she found out that he wanted to marry someone, she then kind of like held it over his head. Like, oh, well, you're not technically divorced. He's like, what do you mean?
huh?
He's like, you asked for it. You left. What do you mean? And so there's a little bit of back and forth, and then eventually, yeah, they officially got divorced. But it was just messy and awful. But throughout all of it, like he never like publicly shamed her. He never was like, "Oh, she's such a piece of crap" or whatever. He's like, "She's a hurting woman and I don't understand her and I'm hurt, but like she doesn't have the Lord." And so I pray that someday she comes to the Lord, but I'm getting a divorce because you didn't want this, you left. And now there's a woman in my life who also loves the Lord and loves my boys that you basically abandoned, and I want to marry her. And so my family was all up in a tizzy, not all of them, but most of them, because like, "Oh, well, he got a divorce, so he can't remarry and stuff, and he's gonna bring shame on her." And I was like, so eventually they got to know him, and his pastor and his church members vouched for him, were like, "Hey, he's not that guy. He's done everything. He's gone above and beyond." And so, and everyone prayed about it, took some time, and then everyone felt peace about it. And they've been married ever since. And he's fantastic. He's probably, I know I'm not supposed to pick favorites, but he's probably one of my favorite uncles because he's very down to earth and meets people where they're at. So,
Yeah. Yeah,
but yeah.
that's a crazy story too, because it's like I think the interesting part of it too is it's like it's interesting that you would still want visits with your kids when your whole goal was to get away from that life. Like, how does that even?
Mm-hmm.
How do those visits even look? You know,
Well, it's like, oh, I want
it's
the
like
perks of being a parent, but not actually having to take care of my kids. You know? It's like, I want the love and
yeah, but
affection,
it's
but I don't want the responsibility, is what I've seen a lot of parents do, unfortunately.
yeah, that's very interesting. That's
Yeah.
very it's hard to really fully understand that way of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Which, kind of leads you to believe when it doesn't make sense like that it's almost certainly demonically influenced.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Oh, man. Their whole engagement period, too, is like just crazy. Like, he got scammed out of an engagement ring that he was trying to find a good deal online, and he got scammed out of it. And so he had planned, like, they were gonna go skiing because they both love skiing. And so that he planned this whole trip uh to go to the mountains along with their with I think his youngest, because his oldest was off on like a basketball trip or something. Um and so it's okay, well, at the top of the mountain I'm going to propose. And so he had to like get like a push pop or something, or one of those ring pops, because it's like he didn't realize till last minute they got scammed. And then as they're going up the mountain, my aunt had a crazy accident and broke her leg. So they are down like on this mountainside hospital in the emergency room waiting for the scans. And he's like, "Well, this wasn't how I pictured it." And he proposed to her in the ER, and everyone's like cheering and laughing and stuff. And the doctor comes out. I was like, "I don't think I've ever seen this place this happy. What on earth is going on? Who handed out the drugs?" Like, no. Ah. But just,
that's
yeah,
funny.
the enemy was like, "Nah, man, you can't have this happiness." And it's like, "Nope, nope, we're still going for it." So it's just, oh my
Interesting.
gosh. Oh. Anyway, I think isn't it? It's like, it sucks that she broke her leg, but it's just like,
Yeah.
poor guy's like, everything is just out to get me. What on earth? Just,
Yeah.
ooh. Oh.
Yeah, I think it's situation dependent. It's
Yeah.
something that you just need to take to now the other element though that we didn't really talk about was the parent part, the single parent part, because
Mm-hmm.
that has its own struggles and issues. So that to me kind
Mm-hmm.
of more, you know, that's where it could be a little bit more rougher, but
Mm-hmm.
again, I think it's highly like if that's something you're willing to take on, then it's just
Mm-hmm.
something to pray about and say like, all right, God, like I really feel like this person's the person for me, but they just have a history. Like what how do you feel about it? Because again, my mind always goes back to he told Hosea to marry a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
Like like God just is like when you think you figured him out, you didn't really fully figure him out. So I think we as people make things far more stringent,
Mm-hmm.
and scripture specifically says it's God who searches the heart. He says, "I search the heart." for the person, to know who they are and their actions and all that stuff. So I don't know. I just think it's not
Mhm.
as cut and dry as some people try to make it be. But
Yeah. And, you know, that's not for everyone either. Like some people don't feel comfortable, marrying someone who already has kids, or it's like and that's okay. Like, again, you don't have to hate on them, but also it's like, just, they're like, oh, I'm not ready for a child right out the gate or something. Or I don't know, I'm not ready for, I don't know if I could handle, like, with you co-parenting or something. I don't know. I don't know. Like some people, like
mm,
that's just not for them. And that's okay. That's okay. But don't shame the people that do go for it, you know?
yeah.
So
Hmm.
yeah. So again, we're putting it in yellow. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just you need to have conversation. These are
Hmm.
things that there needs to be more conversation had, Because
Yep.
also
And
again, why are they
specifically with God.
divorced? Yeah. It's like, did they cheat? Are they still, is it an addiction, or is it like what's going on? So anyway, exactly, Cred Muffin. It's not easy, but it's been extremely rewarding. Yeah, exactly. And
Hmm.
like same with my aunt. Like she loves my two cousins. Like they've since had, or they since had two more kids. But she loves my other two cousins just as much as if they were her own. So, and it wasn't easy for her because again, at that point they had shared custody in the sense that they would go over to their moms on, like, I think it was like every other weekend or something. And she would let them do whatever the heck they wanted. They'd watch shows that they weren't allowed to watch at their dad's. They were able to swear and stuff. And then they'd come home and it was basically like she'd have to or they'd have to be untrained in that, or they'd give her attitude and stuff like, you're not my real mom and stuff. But as they were just hurting boys trying to navigate things, and I can only imagine what their mom was saying about my aunt to them. But as they got older, my oldest cousin was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not going back and forth anymore. I'm staying with dad." And my stepmom really cares about me, so I want to stay here. So eventually, like I think they were just, hurting. And when you have a parent saying stuff in your ear, you want to genuinely believe them because they're your parent. So
Yeah.
if they're saying crap about someone, then it's hard not to believe that, even if they are blatant lies or whatever. So, but yeah, no, they have a beautiful relationship now. And my aunt is very, very happy.
Mm.
So yeah. Anyway, next one.
Yeah.
See, I knew that would be one we'd be chewing on for a while.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, Soda Pop is their favorite song. Red flag.
Yo.
Red flag.
Sings it to you every night before you go to sleep.
There would not be there would no be singing me to sleep every night. We would not get to that point. Um Honestly, okay, without being biased. I would put that in yellow simply because there's so many better songs out there. Like not even
That's fair.
hating on Soda Pop, but it's like, why is that one? Why is that your favorite song? Are you demon possessed?
but like but but it's like you're trying to go to sleep and he's just like up in your ear like, hey babe, you're all I can think of every time I drink
Ah!
up.
Oh, he'd be sleeping on the couch very fast. My gosh. Uh,
Oh my goodness. Um I think for me, like if I'm being actually real and trying to take the question serious, I think for me it's more like that just means that you really, 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 really liked K-pop Demon Hunters, which I did not think was the greatest film. I thought it was like it was fine, but the story's like all over the place, and I don't like the animation really. And so it's like I'm like, dang, that's like your favorite song, like from that. Okay, well that's fair, I guess. So
yeah,
for
well,
me,
yeah, well, see
low
that's
beige, I guess. It's kind of like not. It's not really anything I care that much about, but at the same time, I'd be like, okay, well, whatever.
yeah, it's just I don't know. It's like there's so many better songs out there, you know? Like again, like yeah, it's got that bop and everyone's addicted to it, but I don't think anybody in our chat would say that that is their favorite song, like all-time favorite
Yeah.
song. Again, there's so many
Yeah.
other better songs out there. So, I'd put it bottom of beige cuz like if it's actually like, like their all-time favorite song, that's all they listen to. It's like, okay, now it's gonna start sliding to yellow and be like, okay, what is happening? Is it for the lulls or like are you actually obsessed with this song?
It
So
makes me think of like I know you haven't seen it, but anyone that's seen Friends, do you know the episode where Phoebe is delivering the triplets or whatever, and her 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 doctor is a Happy Days obsessed guy, so all he talks about is the Fonz and stuff like that.
oh my
Do you guys know?
gosh.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It makes me think of that, where that's the type of person that would love Soda Pop as their favorite song. Is it's like they're just obsessed with the material, and then you'd be like, okay, that's a little weird. Um, but
So
yeah,
again, it's beige. It's like like that's a preference for you to decide. But bottom of beige because it's like the wording is like their favorite, like their favorite. Anyway. All right. Well, that was easy. Moving on. Asks would you love me if I was a worm?
red, the lowest on red. Whoever put that in there, ban them. You're banned. Banned. That's an easy way. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. I've said this 50 million times. If I ever get asked that, I'm saying no, absolutely not. Why would I care about a worm?
Oh man. Okay, but
Easy.
is it for the lulls? Is it for the meme? Is it to like tease?
Don't
or
care.
Is it like serious?
Indiscriminate. Indiscriminate red flag there.
Yes, no, I agree, guys. If it like is legit, where it's like you have to tell me, and this is going to make or break her, then yes, absolutely red. If it is like a joking, teasing thing, like beige, because it's like who cares? Like I don't know. Just again, if like they ask it continuously, then I would like drop to red. It's like okay, honey, no.
Yeah,
Oh.
you put that wherever you want. I say red. So there you go.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna put it in yellow because it's like, is it for the memes or is it like you genuinely are just super insecure and are struggling with whatever? So I'm gonna put it
Yeah,
in
that's
yellow.
fair.
I'm put it
That's
top yellow because again, it's like it's like this. So, but yeah, no,
Oh man.
it could easily drop to red in a heartbeat. So
That's like barely above eating my fries that I got and you said you didn't want. That's like
oh man. What if they're a wereworm? What's a wereworm?
werewolf.
Oh my
An Alaskan werewolf.
god. Oh my gosh, you goobers. All right, moving on. Claims they'd still love you if you were a worm.
Wow. Wow. Red because you gave into the manipulative question. So red. You are not a strong individual.
No. I mean, we gotta put them together. We can't separate them. We gotta put them together. I'd put that higher though, being like, oh, that's kind of sweet. But um still,
Grace,
it's
you don't
like
understand. You need to see it for the memes. I'm telling you. You just don't get it because you haven't seen it yet. You just
it,
gotta bite the bullet.
it is funny. Some things are kind of like what like this makes no sense, but some things are funny. It is funny. If it's my version,
Oh my
green.
goodness.
Otherwise, no. That's fair. Well, hence why we're
If
putting
it's
in the
my
yellow. Hence why we're putting in the yellow. I will say, I think these were actually together. But I was like, I need to separate these two because we need to talk about this.
Oh man. I mean, like, look, dude, I'm mostly memeing, but I hate that question. Hate it with a burning passion. I hate it.
That's basically like, if you never met me, would you still love me? It's like, how could I love
Yeah.
you if I never met you?
Yeah.
Because like our relationship has built on us getting to know each other, spending time together, and like being attracted to one another. Like there's so much here. Like, no. It's like I would love you
Yeah.
probably like I love other people, but obviously we would not have the same relationship because we never knew each other. We never met each other. Like what the
Yeah.
So it's just
Yeah.
one of those things where it's like it's kind of like a lie because you know if you say this way you'll make them sad, but logically you know that this doesn't make any sense, but you say it anyway. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was funny. That was funny. I needed that after the soda pop one.
Especially, yeah. I was like, one for you, one for me. I see. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't even plan that. I just went through and just there we go.
Yeah. No, real. I mean, like real talk. Like, if I know that you're like memeing because you know that I hate that question, you're just gonna get it back. That's basically that's what's gonna happen.
You're just gonna get suplexed.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sets a timer instead of an alarm. So instead of using alarms, they use timers.
Like a physical in your hand timer.
Oh, okay. I've heard people talking about this
like a
where
cooking timer.
Some people like, you know, you have like alarm set, whereas other people like will set a timer. So I guess it's kind of like one of those like some people use timers, some people use alarms and stuff. I don't know. But
Beige,
also,
I guess like I don't know. I don't really care.
I was gonna say like that's feeling beige to me. Although I've heard some people like, you psycho, I can't believe you've done this. But it's like, yeah, there you go. That is psychopathic behavior. Like, there you go.
It does. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. I feel like the difference though is like an alarm, like a timer is not going to be. You're not going to be able to set that for multiple hours in advance. Usually, that's usually up to an hour. So like to me, I'd be like, why?
Well, you have timers on your phone, where you can go up to like hours
but those
and
are
hours
more
and
like
hours.
alarms. Those are more like alarms though, because it's
technically.
What's the difference?
It's a countdown, rather than being like, okay, I'm setting my alarm for 6 a.m. You can't do that by the time. You have to be like, okay, like I have to calculate everything. Okay, I'm gonna sleep for 8 hours or something, and then the timer starts ticking down. Like I see what you're saying, but also I guess there's technically differences.
Sure, I get like again beige. I guess I don't really care.
Yeah, I
think where my
wouldn't
mind
die
is,
on this hill.
I think where my mind is going though, which I've thought about a little too often, is people that like if you are married and you have someone that has to get up for work every day, does your spouse also get woken up every single day by the same alarm? I just like was thinking about that. I'm like, so do you both never get like because you would never get like a good night's sleep because you get woken up in the middle of it because of your spouse going to work. I just thought about that. I'm like, that would suck.
I mean, I'm sure, like, you know, as you get used to it, you're like, your body just kind of like, oh, that's not for me, that's for him, and you just kind of sleep through it, or that's not for me, that's for her.
Maybe. Maybe, yeah.
But also, you know, some people are also hevier sleepers, so they might just sleep through any and all alarms. But yeah, also, Darm, that was a that was a good comment. Honestly, if you're using a timer, you probably don't have a life. You probably don't have places to be and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah, strange, I suppose, but not something I care about too much, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'd probably put that almost like in yellow, like, well, not yellow, but yeah, just throw it in the middle there. I'll throw it in the middle. Sure, why not?
You have a silent alarm DJ, and I'm a married bachelor, yo.
Oh, it's funny.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Sings the misheard lyrics of songs instead of the original lyrics.
That's fine. I don't really care about that. That's beige. It's
Here we
I
are now in containers, avocados, a potato.
Whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa, Squidward on a chair.
Honestly,
those are fun.
For me, this would be like, a low-key green flag, because that means that they got a sense of humor.
That's beige. I'm fine. It's not. I'm not like I'm looking for that.
Yeah.
It's more like
that'd be a
it's
fun
fine,
little
it's fine.
perk. Yeah, that'd be a fun
Yeah.
little perk. Oh
Get like,
man,
little add-on. That's a little add-on DLC. Content.
yeah,
Goofy
yeah.
content.
I actually had a friend years, well, not too long ago. Well, yeah, kind of. It was when I was in between college and taking just a break. He I don't know if he just didn't hear lyrics correctly on the radio ever, but he would always be singing the wrong lyrics. We'd be sitting there like, "What song are you singing?" He's like, "This song." I'm like, "That's not the lyrics." Like, "Yes, it is." And we'd look at him like, "No, that's not those aren't the lyrics." Like, "Oh, I've been singing it wrong this whole time." And it wasn't just one or two songs. It was like at least a dozen songs.
That's awesome.
Hey, Ghostish. Yes, so green is good. Like, this is what you want to look for. This is what you want to be like open to. Beige is like, it's personal preference, whatever. Yellow is okay. You might want to have a conversation about this, because it's like, is it this? Is it that? But just again, you need more details. Like, again, like, asks, "Would you love me if I was a worm?" Like, is it for the meme, or are you actually like genuinely thinking this is like a make or break kind of dealio, like they do on TikTok? And then red is obviously bad. So we haven't had any red flags yet.
Not yet. Not like a true. Not one that we like all unanimously agree on.
Yeah. Because some of us throw out some red flags, and we're like, okay, being unbiased, it's actually this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what we're doing, because I've heard people like interchange beige and yellow, but then looking more into it, I'm like, well, beige is just kind of like, this is like a preference thing, and then yellow is like, okay, we need more details, because it's kind of like,
it's like a warning.
Yeah. So like, okay, this could be bad, or it could just be, oh, okay, I just misunderstood, or oh, it's just this, or whatever.
Yeah, and red is like, you don't need to ask about it. It's just obvious. Like, this is one that you should just stay away from.
Like, cheats on their like is known to be a cheater. It's like, all right, okay, no, I'm good, I'll pass.
Yeah.
Unless they've had a come to Jesus moment and have truly repented and changed, then we can have a conversation about that. But
I'm wondering if there's going to be one that's like a red flag that we have to think about and find out that it's a red flag, rather than it being obvious. That'll be interesting. Like, it's
I'm down for that.
I think that would be red.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Also, just a reminder, guys, you can submit more. I'm not using the app right now. If you thought of some that are like, ooh, like this is one that I want you guys to chew on, feel free to submit them. I just needed you guys to pause when I was going through it because it was breaking. So I'm not using it right now. If you did have some that you're like, ooh, this is one that, but we do have a lot of meme ones, I will say. We do have a lot of meme ones. If you have some more serious ones, feel free to submit them. But yes, thank you for your understanding and patience. I still feel bad about that, because I'm like, it's breaking. Stop, please. But yes. All right. Next. Refuses to eat food that touches other food. Oh my gosh, I grew up with a girl like this. Oh. Like, okay. So, if anyone's still confused, so from what I'm gathering, we at church potlucks, you'd have your plate and you'd go and you get different food. And then we go sit down and we'd eat. This one girl, she would make sure like everything was like spread apart on her plate. If anything touched, she would not eat it. And we're all sitting there like, what do you mean? Like, it's potluck. Everything's going to touch. She's like, no, I can't eat it. It's touched. It's like, it's all going to the same place. Like, what do you mean? Like, but my
Yeah,
chili
that's a
touched
little
my
interesting.
veggies, and it's like, there's veggies in the chili. Like, what do you mean?
Hmm. Yeah, that's definitely strange. I think that depends on how neurotic you are about it. I could see
Mm,
that as a low yellow,
yeah,
but it's not straight up like a killer, but it'd be like that could lead to other issues potentially. Like
yeah,
because I feel like it could be. Like it's not that big of a deal, but
yeah.
for being that neurotic about it, it's like that speaks to something a little larger, I feel like. Like I wonder what other things that person is also neurotic about.
Mm-hmm. Nix, you're so based for that. I love my bowls. I mix everything together and I eat it.
See, because like I'm somebody that like I eat everything separate, but I'm not like I don't refuse to eat it if it did touch. I just like
Mm-hmm.
eating one thing at a time.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and
And
I've
that's
always been
okay.
made fun of that my whole life. Like I would
Really?
eat, yep, because this is the way my mind works. I sees it this way. So like let's say you have like a traditional like Thanksgiving plate, right? You have the meat, you have the potatoes, you have the corn, you have the beans, and then you have the I don't know, we'll say like the something sweet on the side, right? You always save the sweet for the very very last, typically. You eat the beans first. You eat then the corn. Sometimes if you're feeling a little, a little saucy with it, you can throw the corn with the mashed potatoes, but for the most part, it's like you just eat that, then you go for the potato, then you eat the meat. You save the meat for last because the meat's the best part, and then you have the dessert to finish it off with. That's how I eat like almost every single one of my meals. Is I eat the thing I like the least first, and then I move to the thing I like the
Yes.
most by the end.
Or, if there's gravy involved, I'll just mix it all together and the gravy kind of covers the taste of the things that I don't like.
Like it
Ah,
depends on what I'm mixing together because like if you mix like eggs, biscuit, and gravy together, I still technically I eat that separately, but that's a combo that's like that slaps. That's good. That's fine.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Corn and mashed potatoes, that's fine. Some people mix like certain things that I'm just like that's like two very different
Yeah.
like
There,
taste
there's a
palettes that are
line.
going together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a line. Like, I'm very much a mixer. In the
Yeah.
sense of like I just like mixing things together because it's like, oh, if it's something that I like and that I know will taste good together, I'll mix it all together because then it's easier to eat. But there is a time and place for things. Like, I am the person who, for holidays, if there, is Jello, I will take a plate of food like potatoes, meat, gravy, and all the veggies and stuff, like whatever. I will take a plate of
Mhm.
that first. I will not put the Jello on that plate simply because I know that the Jello will melt and it will start to like blend in with everything. And because Jello is sweet, it's like I don't want my potatoes tasting sweet. I don't want
Right.
my meat like I just, yeah. So in that regard, I choose to leave the Jello until, like, okay, I've cleared off my plate, or at least I've cleared off a portion of it. Now I can go get a piece of Jello or something, and I'm good with that. But that's like that's like one of the few exceptions where it's like I just
Right.
know that it's going to melt because of the heat. And then then I won't really have Jello. It'll just be a sweet soup on my plate that's like soaking into my poor bun that I wanted to eat with the butter, and now it's got Jello soaked up in it and it's funky. So, but yeah. Anyway, so yellow.
Yeah, I would say so. I'd say it's like a yellow.
Mm-hmm. Because again, like, some
'Cause
people are saying like it could be like whatchamadoodle. Where is it here? What did DJ say? Um, if it's just a picky thing, then red could be something not neurotypical though. Yeah, yeah. See, I think
Mhm.
for my friend, I think she did it for attention because she
Ah,
just like sit and complain about the entire time. I'm like, well, we'll go get more food. No, it's ruined, and it's like, just go get more food.
yeah.
And she just
My
sit there and
point
complain the whole
exactly,
time.
right? Is it's like
Yeah,
so it speaks to something deeper. That's something to be worried about. That's usually why
yeah,
I think. But
and I think because
but
of
yeah, like
like,
if you have a legitimate reason, like how you said, where it's just like, well, I just don't like that. Those potatoes got infected by like I don't know, like obviously not everybody likes the canned the canned cranberries or whatever like I like.
mm-hmm,
But mixing canned cranberries with potato that's like two different. It's like savory and sweet, and it don't mix very well. Like it's
no.
it's better to keep those things separate, right? So it's
Mm-hmm.
like if it got infected by that, you might be like, I didn't want to taste that. That's all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
depends on how they respond to it.
Yeah. That's why, yeah, I'll keep it low yellow because it's like if it's just like they're picky, then it's like, okay, like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like even when the jello would melt and seep into the rest of my food, like I'd still eat it because again, like I was raised as like, nope, you eat what you're given, and like there's starving kids in Africa, so you eat every bite. And it's like,
Yeah.
okay. But like now as an adult, like I'd probably eat around it, but it's like I know that I have free will to like I don't have to eat that if I think it's gross. So,
Mm-hmm.
but anyway. Ah, there we go. Moving on. Oh, we're halfway. Dunks their cookies in milk.
Oh, green. Highest green. Highest green.
Exactly,
That is the best
Darm.
way to eat a cookie.
Oh man. Some people
That
think
is
it's
the best way.
gross.
I know, they're insane. They're actually crazy. They're insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that is a green. If I see that, I'm like, that's a person I need to talk to. That person probably has great politics. That person probably believes in Jesus. I just know, like, right out the gate, you know?
I mean,
Man,
okay.
that's best combo.
If we're being unbiased though, I think that's a perk.
Whatever, man.
I think
Fine. Put it in, babe.
technically speaking, I think it's a perk. Because I also agree. If someone dunks, if someone was to tell me like, oh, dunking your cookies in milk is gross, I'd be like, but if someone's just like, oh yeah, no, I just enjoy eating my cookies and then taking a sip of milk, like that, it's like, okay, that's not a deal breaker. But if you tell me, if you ew me dunking cookies in milk, it's over. It's done. Nope. Done. Finito. Don't ew my dunking cookies in milk. You.
That rapid fire clapping.
Sorry, I got a little passionate there.
But if you it's not even like the slow clap between things that you're saying. It's the but if you say something.
I get passionate about my cookies, okay? Just see, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Good is flirting with me. I'm just saying, man. That's the best way. That's the best way, man. That's the only way to eat cookies, man. Gotta have that.
See, but I'm with you. I agree. It's a green flag, but we're trying to be unbiased. So
yeah. Whatever.
Guys, I think she likes cookies. All right. I do enjoy cookies. Like I'm not constantly going out of my way to get cookies. Now, ice cream's a whole nother story. So anyway, here's my presentation on why cookies are the worst dessert. You cut me deep there, man. Cut me really deep just now.
I'm going to use your thing, Joseph, and say outrageous.
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 See, I can understand. Like there's some cookies out there that I'm like, nope. But you come for my ice cream, we will have words. We will have words, Joseph. Just saying.
I have seen a total of, I think, a singular individual that I've ever met that doesn't like ice cream, and that's crazy to me. I think ice cream is like it's like it's one of the best desserts ever created by man. It's just never not good typically, unless you like douse it with all kinds of other sugary stuff that it just becomes like diabetes in a bowl. Like like that's the only time that it starts to be like, well, okay, maybe we've taken it too far, But
like,
man,
I think that's the thing though with ice cream is because it's very diverse. Like you can have less sweet ice cream, you can have crazy flavored ice cream. So there's a lot of variety with it. Whereas cookies.
May I? Oh, hey, honey. What's up, honey?
Honey, welcome in, Raiders. Hello. Welcome in. What flag? What relationship flag? What color would this be? If they dunk their cookies in milk. We all a good chunk of us said green, but we're trying to be unbiased and we're gonna say beige because that just boils down people's preference. But how was your stream? What were you streaming? Welcome in. Welcome to Morning Monologues, where Hood and I monologue about anything and everything we are doing. relationship flags that our community has submitted, and we're tier listing them. So it's been fun. I like it.
Yeah. Yes. I would also like to direct. I will simply say this, and then we can move on because I know you'll have some strong words later. You can get him later, but Joseph
Okay.
did say he's not the biggest fan of ice cream, so you can sick him
Josepher!
later.
Josepher!
You can sick him later.
We're gonna have talks later. We're gonna have talks later. You. Okay, I will say. The HOA scram. I will say, the thing with when people say they don't like something, I've learned that I don't judge. I don't hate. Well, I maybe judge. I do judge a bit, but I don't hate. I just say, more for me then. So more ice cream for me, and I'm gonna leave it at that, or I'm gonna crash out at him. Did he say like he just doesn't like ice cream?
He said, and I quote, "I'm not the biggest fan of ice cream."
Okay, there's a difference between like I'm not the biggest fan and I don't like ice cream or I hate ice. If you said I loathe or hate ice cream, we would have strong words. I'd be throwing rocks in your direction, sir.
Yeah, I know one person I've ever talked to that has said that, and that was crazy to me. I think that's wild.
I was gonna say, I think I've met one, maybe two people in my life. They're like, I don't like ice cream. I'm like, what? And now we have to add Joseph to the list. Huh?
I said it's sugar and milk. Like, I just don't know what's to not like about it.
Well,
unless you made the ice cream with like 2% or something like that, like a psychopath. But
we're just chatting low energy kind of day. Hey, I feel that, girly. I feel that. It's Shark Week. I am so low energy today. Hood actually messaged me. He was like, how's it going? I'm like, meh. We're gonna postpone. I'm like, no, it's fine. It's just the joys of being a woman.
I am so low energy. Also, Cat.
Hey, if someone's hating on cookies or something, I'm gonna get passionate. Ice cream
was sugar and milk. Okay, you know what, Joseph? Fair. You know what? You're it's true. You are right about that. It used to be
DJ,
just sugar and milk.
You come into my stream, you come into my chat, and you disrespect ice cream like that. Why would you say that?
What, the chunky milk?
That's disgusting. Why would you say that? Oh, if they don't like ice cream, it's a green flag because I get more. See, I would agree with you on that, darn, but at the same time, it's like, I like sharing food. If I can't share my food, I'm gonna be a little sad. Like, again, obviously, okay, let me explain. Not so much sharing, like, here, let's share some fries because no, I'm hungry. I want fries. You get your own fries. But sharing in the food experience together. Like, we both have our ice cream. We both have our fries, whatever. But like, whatever food it is, like, we have it together. We enjoy it together. And so I'd be sad if they didn't like ice cream because I'd be like, hey, can we get ice cream? But more so I'd have to be like, hey, can I get ice cream? Like, it can't be a we thing. It has to be a me thing. And then I feel guilty and I feel sad.
And then you go to like give them a bite of your ice cream and they just go and they spit in it or something. You know?
No!
How dare you? Get that out of my sight.
My gosh, it's so mean. Man, Hood predicted I'm going to end up in some like abusive relationship. Great. Great.
Don't you want a taste of my ice cream? Get this out of my sight, woman.
Get back in the kitchen, woman.
Oh, man. Make me something actually appetizing, like candied yams. That would be like a nightmare.
All right, I think I need to find new friends. The Hood's speaking death over my life. I'm concerned. Getting a little concerned over here.
My gosh. Next question.
They like Furbies. Red.
Furbies are whatever. I don't know. I think it depends on how obsessed you are with a Furby. Like, are you like 90s nostalgia? Sure. Are you playing with it all the time? Okay, we're heading a little toward yellow, but I guess it's fine. I don't know. I think I've always wondered, like hear me out, right? Like, I always wondered, because people do like interesting things for like content and stuff like that. If it was somebody that's like Like if you're just talking like in their average everyday life, whatever. But like if they had like a Furby for like content, and they like ask it questions and see what it says or whatever,
Mm. So you're saying
maybe.
yellow then. I need to come down to yellow. Because there
I
needs to be
think it's
there needs to be a conversation had. It's like,
I
why do you like
mean,
Furbies?
yeah, I mean, like for me, right? Like for me, it depends on how much into Furbies they are. If they're like, oh, like I collected Furbies, or something. Like people have different collections. That's still to me, I'm like, okay, that's beige. If you're like obsessed with Furbies, okay, now we're heading a little bit. I don't know. Obsessed with anything gets a little bit where you're
Yeah.
like, how I feel. I don't have a pure hatred for Furbies. I don't really care about them all that much personally. So it's like it'd be like collecting Funko Pops and people freak out about Funko Pops. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Unless you're like breaking bank and they're like littering your entire. I mean, like,
like,
because some people say that it's tacky or whatever. That's fine.
yeah.
That's I don't really care. Like, it just. I
Yeah,
don't really care.
see, I get that, but I'm kind of with Grace, Red, to be honest, because I've experienced the demonic influence of them and other toys. So yeah, I will avoid it. It's like,
Oh,
yeah, it's like
well, that's a little difference.
I've heard things
Yeah.
about Furbies and stuff. So I'm just kind of like, why do you like Furbies? Are you not aware of that? Because when I was younger, like I thought, like, oh, they're kind of cute, and then I learned more about them and stuff. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So is it like, oh, I collect them because they're cute and nostalgic, or is it like I like them because like, ooh, scary things? And it's like,
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
because
but
like to me, I put collecting Furbies if that's what we're talking, because it just says likes Furbies.
yeah,
It doesn't even say they
so
have them.
yeah,
They
so
just like them.
I'd be okay to put it down in beige, but I'd put it closer to like Soda Pop as their favorite song because like, okay, why do you like Furbies? You know?
Yeah, I see it like in the same world as like people who like Beanie Babies. I'm kind of like, okay, why? I guess I don't know. I think that
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's a collectible, sure. I guess like I don't think Furbies are collectibles though. That was straight up like it was meant to be like a robotic pet, so
Something
for
like
kids or
that.
whatever. Yeah, so I don't like hate them. I think it depends on how into Furbies you are. So
I'm gonna put it bottom beige because like, okay, we are
yeah.
going to be talking about this, but also it's
Yeah.
not like,
What's your dislike of Furbies? Because you have a very strong feeling where I'm kind of like whatever. I don't care.
oh, for me?
Yeah, because you were
Oh,
immediate like you're like red killed them.
because of like what they what was it? Because like Funko Pop, like, yeah, those are whatever, supposed to be cheap chibi dolls and like whatever.
Yeah,
Furbies, there's more darkness attached to it and the history of it, from what I understand.
really. Okay. See, I never heard none of that. So
Yeah, see, again, that's why I'm like, well, then also people are just like, I don't know, they have, which again, it could just be a fluke. It could be like demonic. I don't know, but some people are like, sometimes their Furby will just like suddenly like say stuff without being prompted, or just like it's sitting there, which could
guys,
also be like, electronic or whatever, but there's other things as well.
guys, I just thought of the greatest thing we should make Kat have to put on her throne list for
I will
a
throw
goal
you.
that she has to reach.
I will throw you.
Make it happen. Make it happen. I want to see it. Someone get her a Furby. Oh man. Golly. No, but like yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about. I didn't really hear all the story behind that. So I'm not too keen on that, but
Yeah, and that's okay. That's okay. Congrats on your 55 stream streak. Well, I have streaked for 55 days with no one to stop me. Oh, jeepers. You goobers. Oh, man. It's that
yeah,
backup battery.
yeah,
Sounds
I
good,
just
Grace.
like it's never been anything that I've known too much about. I just see them. They're just kind of annoying,
Yeah,
They're just, they just
Well,
make sounds and it's like whatever.
it's like the Cabbage Patch dolls and stuff. Like, I didn't grow up with them, but so again, I thought it was like, oh, is it the Satanic Panic era or whatever with like Furbies and
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch dolls and stuff, but I don't know. It's like I'd rather just, Just
I did
not.
think it was in an era where toys were still cool and they were like playing around and inventing stuff, you know? So like a lot of 90s toys were different. They're very interesting. Like I like the concept. I think the concept is cool of saying you have this thing that doesn't speak English, and as you talk to it over time, it slowly learns to speak English. I think that's like a cool concept for a toy. Like you don't really see stuff like that anymore. But they're just I don't know, they're just kind of annoying. It's not I'm neither here nor there. So
That's fair.
but
That's fair.
I wonder if Hood remembers scanners. Let me look
Scanners.
this up. Scanners.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
you might have. Oh, you spelt it differently. Okay, SKANNER, I think is what you meant. Scanners. Interesting. Let's see it. Is a series of electronic toys made by who cares that use barcode technology to create an interactive battle game. Oh. Huh. No, I haven't heard of that. Ever. That's interesting.
Hmm.
That's like Boy Tamagotchi, kind of.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's like Boy Tamagotchi, and it looks like it was probably like cashing in on the Pokemon craze because it's like it involves monsters and stuff like that. Interesting.
Hmm.
Yeah, not familiar, but that's see that's just cool. Like they just did stuff back then, you know? Like they just tried different things back then, and it was in that weird era where like like cooler technology was starting to happen, but you didn't have like everyone so thoroughly invested in the internet. So there was a lot of like cool digital things that like you could do with your friends in person, you know? Like that was kind of cool, I thought. But anyway,
Mhm. Frog.
next question.
Okay, Hood. I may be mischievous and sometimes borderline a bully, but sending someone a Furby isn't even something I do to my worst enemies.
Just for that really high tier, guys. Just sort of like, you know, when you guys get, you know, really, really high, then there you go.
Yeah. If we get $1,000 this month, I'll buy a Furby. And moving on.
She'll teach it to say, I hate Hood. That's what she'll teach. Say, I hate Hood.
No! If anything, it would be like, you mutt. I would just get him to say, you mutt.
Over and over again.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Next. Ooh, okay. They talk very negative about the people from their previous relationships.
Ooh. That's at best a low yellow flag.
Yeah. It's like,
okay, but I guess it depends on how badly they were hurt and stuff like that, because because again, you're saying talks very negatively. I think in my mind, the reason my mind immediately direction is because I'm thinking you don't have a heart of forgiveness. You don't have
yeah.
like there's a difference between saying, yeah, I wasn't in good relationships, they didn't treat me well, versus being like they're just garbage and they suck and I hope that they die. Like that's very negative to me, right? In my mind.
Yeah.
I hope that they like are infertile and I hope that they like never find love, and I hope like that's where my mind kind of went with it. But
yeah, oh my gosh. Oh, did you watch the Smosh Reddit stories that I sent you?
I didn't yet.
No, that's okay. That's okay. There's I'll just spoil one story for you, not the one that I was telling you to listen to, but there's one where it's like these what is it? It's what was it? It's like, am I the a-hole for saying ew to my friend's boyfriend reveal or whatever? And she starts off by saying, like, it doesn't even like whatever. She just talks about how like horrible this girl is. She's like, anyway, so she showed us a picture of her boyfriend. It's just so very petty, very like fresh out of high school, new college students, petty stuff. But they showed a picture of their boyfriend and she said ew and just like laughed. It was like making a joke or whatever, being a mean joke. And then they got into this like big fight. And then she's like, I'm going to bed. And the girl's like, hope you don't wake up. It's just like, what is wrong with you guys? You guys actually need to like get away from each other. You both suck. But you suck too because the whole like intro to this like situation wasn't even anything to do with the situation. It was just like, so this person's been really mean and really jerk and stuff like that. It's like, what does that have to do? Like,
It's like,
oh,
ow.
yeah. It's like, I hope you don't wake up. It's just like, what is wrong with you?
Hey, what's up, Misty? How you doing?
Hi, Misty. Also, thank you for the follow, Lavi. So just, I don't know.
Yeah.
That just made me think of that. It's like, they talk, it's like, oh, don't wake up. It's like, oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
But yeah, for this, like, again, very, very much like at least yellow because it's like, okay,
Yeah.
why? Like, is there like abuse? Is there like stuff you need to work through still that you just maybe don't realize? Or is that like you just like have absolute hatred in your heart? And it's like, okay.
Yeah. Because I've known people who can still talk respectfully and still say the truth, right? They can be like, yeah, that person treated me poorly, and they still are, that way. But I hope that God gets a hold of them. I just don't want to be around them anymore. That's very different from like being attacking toward them and wishing, like cursing upon them, which is where my mind goes when I think very negative. So yeah, like
Yeah.
that to me is like yellow. It would be like you'd have to ask questions. Why are we
Yeah,
talking
I'm putting
this way?
like
What's going on?
bottom of yellow close to red. So,
Yeah.
because yeah, it's like,
Are
okay.
you going to talk about me this way behind my back?
Yes,
is
yes.
another thing.
If I tick you off for some reason, because again, like, yes, breakups can be messy and painful, and they hurt and they suck. But also, it's like, does this stem into also just like people that offend you or people that upset you who like you're not in a relationship with, but maybe just friendship or coworkers? Are you a gossiper? Are you a slanderer? Like, it's like we need let's talk about this. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
That's a close red though.
Yeah.
Depends. So.
Yeah, I would say that's a very, very close red. Like very, very much on the line. Because it's the very negative that gets me. Like they talk like if it was just like they talk negatively about people from their, it's like, okay, it could just be like, oh yeah, they're kind of a jerk or whatever. Or it could be like, oh, I wish they would die. And it's like, okay, how did we get here? Like, woof.
Yeah. If they talk about someone else to you, they'll talk about you to others from what I've seen. They kind of outs themselves when they do that. Yeah, it's usually like they're projecting a little bit. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, very
now,
true.
There is a difference between, because what was it? I saw this online. Someone was talking about this online the other day. There is a difference between gossip and slandering and, confiding in someone, be like, hey, I'm struggling with this and this person hurt me and I'm feeling upset. What do I do? Like when you're seeking advice or help, then like that's different than like, oh, this person sucks and you shouldn't talk to them anymore and I hate them. Or just, oh, like your whole it's the whole heart issue. It's like, okay, are you seeking help or advice in how to deal with the situation with someone that you trust and respect? Or are you bringing it up to slander someone and want them to take your side? So
yeah, because like I see gossip as more like when you're saying like, did you hear? And you're just spreading rumors to be like the person who has the information, and then like the attention that gives you of people being like, no, tell me more, versus like, oh yeah, did you hear about this? Like I'm not sure how true this is, but if it is true, we need to pray for this person. We need to whatever. Very different to me. Though that's one is gossip, the other is not gossip to me. So
yeah, it all boils down to heart stuff, So yeah.
So next.
They're a good person even when no one else is around.
Green.
I'd say that's green. Yeah.
Yeah, green. Hey, what's up, Chronicle?
Be like me, a suitor must 1v1 me in match in order to court me. Let's go. Let's go, Chronicle.
Nice.
How's it going, sis? Good to see ya.
shouldn't be hard. You're like 5'2", right? I just like someone just has to put out their hand and you like just start swinging because you can't reach them. So I'm sure it'll be fine.
What is with you? Like just going at the short people? My
There's just a lot of short people. Okay, it's just a lot of short people.
Yeah, says
it's
the
just
short
easy.
man
It's the
that's
low-hanging fruit.
not 5'10". He's actually 5'8".
Hey! Look, still taller than all you. Still taller than all you.
We're the same freaking height, Hood.
No, you're like 1 inch shorter. Still taller than all you shorties.
I told you I was 5'8", 5'9".
You're probably expounding a little bit there.
He's just mad that he, like, guys, as soon as we got in the car after picking me up from the airport, which was a whole story and experience of itself, shortly after when we finally calmed down, this man whips out like, hey, actually, now that I think about it, I think I'm not actually 5'10".
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I'm like, I never told but yeah, I found that.
I'm like, uh-huh.
Yeah. Listen, I'm at a staggering 5'8", okay? A very staggering 5'8".
It's fine. See, he's just taking it out on the short people to make himself feel better. But Hood, you need to talk about it. You need to search your heart.
It's like the bully, right? The bully's always this like little scrawny wimp because he's got to prove something, you know? So he's always just yapping all the time. Oh my gosh. Makes me think of, have you guys seen that when I can still swing low? Oh my gosh. Yeah, like did you guys ever see the Moist Critical clip where he's talking to that one VTuber girl or whatever, and he says something like that? He's like, yeah, I know my intimidating stature, standing at a staggering 5'6", and she's like, wait, you're only 5'6", and he's just like, did you say only? And there's like this like awkward pause, and she's like, he's like, I'm sorry, did I hear that right? It's like, I was like, that was a really good clip. I thought that was funny. That's always what my mind goes back to when I'm thinking about stuff like that.
I thought you were gonna.
Only?
Did you say only? I was thinking about what was it? He met up with this super tall guy, and he had like this GoPro set up on his cap to show people like what they look like from his perspective. And Critical's like, hey man, I want to try this out. And so he had it connected to the computer so he could look and see. And he stands up and he looks like just like any joy in his eyes was just gone. He's like, oh man, he's like, I look so tiny. And then his friend who's like a little tall is like, hey, it's probably not that bad. He stands up and he looks, he's like, what the heck, man? Even I look short. He's like, what the heck is this? He's like, I've never looked short before in my life.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's so funny. Yeah,
Man.
I have a picture of me and one of my close IRL friends who's like 6'5".
Oh dang.
And like both of us together, we were at a wedding or whatever, and we were standing next to each other, and we literally looked like Mario and Luigi standing next to each other. It is really funny to look at. I am like a whole almost foot shorter than him. It's so funny, dude.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish I could see that. My gosh.
Yeah. Really funny. I
IRL
thought
Mario
5'2" was
Luigi.
average height until chat corrected me very lovingly.
Aw.
Oh no.
No,
Misty,
no, Misty, no. It's fine. Oh.
I love the idea that she's just oblivious, thinking just like, oh, I'm very tall for women. Like she, like I. What did you think the normal height was, Misty? That's so funny.
Oh, my 5'8" self is dying to know. Oh, Grace, do you remember we were packing for Reach? And somehow, I don't know how we got on it, but somehow we started looking up like the average height of men and women in the States and in Canada. Fun fact, guys, the average height in Canada is slightly taller than the average height in the States for some reason.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Huh.
I have no idea how we got on that. We were like packing, like, yeah, we got this. We're gonna be productive, and then it's like, oh, look at the average height. This and that stuff.
Huh.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
That's what I've been told. Oh, Misty, no.
No. No. Oh man.
It's fine. It's fine. All right.
All right, let's move on.
Back to
I
relationship
roasted
flags.
yous. I roasted yous long enough.
It's the Mexicans and Latinos. We're all shorties.
Very true. Very true. Specifically the Puerto Ricans, I've noticed. The Puerto Rican girls are the ones that get those are the 4-foot tenors that I that I hear about. So
Oh man. All right. You're 5'8", Hood.
a staggering 5'8", all right? And like 3/4, okay? Like almost 5'9".
I'm just gonna pull up the. Oh, you're only 5'8".
Did you say only?
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Is rigid that they do things the way their family does things.
Ooh. Depends.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is like in the same like sphere in my mind as like, my mom's cooking is better than your cooking. Like, why don't you do it like my mom does it? It's like, your cheesy potatoes aren't the same as my mom's. You should do it like her. It's like in that same world to me.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a yellow to me.
Yeah,
That's a firm yellow, I think, in fact. Like, it's not fully red because it depends on depends on what things you are rigid about, right? Like, it's okay to be rigid about, like, we love Jesus in my family and I am continuing that.
Yeah.
It's another thing when it's like, no, things must be cleaned the way that I say
Yeah.
and the way that my family did it. And we have to do the traditions that my family did, like my family was super big into sports, so it doesn't matter if you like sports, we're doing them anyway.
Man, okay. Not just because we don't have any in red flags right now, but it's the wording that's getting like same with like they talk very negative is kind of now looking at it again. I'm kind of like I kind of want to put it in red. Same with like is rigid that they do things the way their family does. It's like okay. If it was prefers that they do things the way their family does, but like it's the wording that's getting me on this.
Yeah. And again, rigid that they do things the way their family does things. So again, keyword being rigid.
Yeah.
Are you able to, like talk them out of it if it's something that sucks? Or is it like, no, we have to do this, or I just don't know if this is going to work out? Then, that's a little
look
different.
up the definition to kind of, stiff or fixed, not able to be bent or moved.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a little bit more on like, we have to do it this way.
Yeah.
Like we have to do Christmas the way that my family did it. We have to do, I don't know. And again, I think that's the reason I put it in yellow is because it's dependent. It's dependent on the things you're talking about. So if it's things that I don't really care about, then okay, that's now here's a good one. If someone is rigid about saying, like we have to go to church every Sunday, or we shouldn't go to church whatsoever because of however they feel, right? That's a very rigid in something that's like, okay, now you're heading towards where it's like, again, I still think that's a yellow because I think that could be discussed, but some people feel very strongly about that and are just like almost like they're like, I don't know if this is going to work out because of that, because you don't want that or whatever. So it's like, it just, so things like that's when you can start to get a little bit more like where things can get, there can be issues, rigid, like, my family did gentle parenting, so we should do that as well. Like, I don't know about
that. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, so, well, I'll put it in yellow then.
Yeah, that's my opinion. But I mean, if everyone's feeling, and I don't think it's a bad one to put in red. So
yeah, well, we'll keep it there for now. We can discuss later. We still got a few more, and we got a ton more that we'll have.
Right.
We might be doing this for the rest of the month, guys. If I'm being perfectly honest, we might be doing this for the rest of the month. So I hope you guys are ready. I think we actually did that. What did we do that for a whole month? I think we did it for a couple. I think we did it for at least
We
2
did it-
months.
Did we? I don't even remember.
For sure, a full month. I think it went into a second month.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember.
Because I don't. Were we doing 2 episodes a week back then? I can't remember.
I couldn't tell you. I can't remember.
Oh, it's been so long ago, guys. I don't remember anymore.
It's been a long time.
Yep. All right, but
You
yes.
bring up an interesting subtopic that goes back to eclectic theological takes. Yeah, see, so again, that depends on the eclectic of the theological take, right? So.
Yeah, but you're right. We do have yellow for let's have a conversation about that, and then it can go into either red or just stays kind of in yellow. Like, okay, well, let's we're working through this, okay?
Yeah.
So, yep, no, that's fair. All right, next. He only wears khaki cargo shorts.
hey, what's this sexist look here? She can wear khaki cargo shorts potentially. All right, come on now.
I was gonna say it's 2026, man. Give me my khaki cargo shorts. I'd wear them. They got pockets, guys. They got pockets.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of khakis in general. That's a beige for me, I think. No pun intended, because it's khakis, but
yeah, I again, it's very much beige. It's a preference. It's like there's nothing wrong with khaki cargo shorts. I will say, we had a sports coach back in high school who would wear some shorts like that all year round. You knew it was like around -40 when he was wearing pants.
That's
aside from that, if even -20, he'd be wearing his shorts. And it's like, why? Why are you wearing shorts?
Some people are like that. I had a person I went to college with, same thing. He just wore shorts all the time, but he wore like basketball shorts. So it was like,
right.
I don't know how y'all do it. You guys are insane.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Women need more pockets. Yes. Thank you, DJ. Oh my gosh. But yeah, no,
this is a nothing thing for me.
This is beige. It's like it is what it is. If you don't like your man's to wear shorts, then don't date a man who wears shorts all the time. Don't just so anyway.
An alpha would wear shorts in the coldest conditions.
Oh my gosh. All right, moving on. They never send you any memes. Oh. I'd be so okay.
That's
Here's the thing.
Sad.
Here's the thing. Cuz if, actually I'm just going to out myself. I'm not going to say anything. Okay. I could maybe handle this if they were okay with me sending memes and we're like, oh, I just like it when you send me memes because you send me good memes and you're based and it makes me smile. So I just like it when you send me memes. It's like, okay, I could maybe get that. But to not send any memes?
Yeah.
I'm a meme person. I am a memes. Sending memes is one of my love languages. It's like
no funny videos, No
silly goofies. No funnies. The only I am imagining some very intellectual, maybe doesn't fully get,
accountant with the trust fund, that
yes. For anyone who's watched Yamada-kun, I'm thinking of Yamada. He would be the one who wouldn't send you any memes.
They'd be like, what's the purpose of this? I don't see any calculable reason why I should send you memes.
You just be like, I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, it's still beige, but it's just kind of like it's a beige, but like depending on how it reflects on the person, could head toward yellow, only in the sense of, in my mind, being like, can I have fun with this person? Like, am I going to be able to have fun with this person? Like, do we click that way, or are they going to be more like, because I don't think I could ever see myself with someone who was like a wine taster etiquette
Yeah,
type
yeah,
person.
yeah.
That ain't
No,
my world, dude. I'd
no.
be like, that's so nothing to me, and
Feels so
that's the
out of.
type of mentality, you know.
Yeah. So I guess for some people, yeah, some people aren't into memes. So I guess technically it's a beige flag, but I'm putting it closer to the bottom. Not like fully on the bottom, but it's going closer to the bottom. Just
Yeah.
because.
Yeah, like Misty said, we like our silly goofies.
We do. There.
Red flag, sending memes suggests you care enough to share your sense of humor. I guess, but they could share their sense of humor in other ways that aren't memes, right? So
Yeah. Like
they
telling
could
jokes or
have
something.
other ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because
I guess.
like memes are more of a new age type of a thing. That's like the like millennial and downward. So I don't know. I still think it's like not that big of a deal, but it could say, hey, maybe we're like, maybe our humor is a little too different. Maybe, our likes and dislikes are a little too different. So
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, there you go. DJ says, I don't really send memes, but because I just don't have the energy to look for them. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Some people go looking for memes. Some people are like just, online, like, hey, I found this meme. So,
yeah.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, next. He wears his collar flipped up. Again, sexist. What if she wears her collar flipped up?
Well, how's about next time you get a board that can handle the neutron style? Later, Nick Nolte. Immediately where my mind went.
Oh my gosh. Now he can't be a cool guy.
It's like, what are we? What is it? James? Is it James Dean? Who's the one that's in Rebel Without a Cause? I think it's James Dean.
DJ.
As long as she doesn't. Okay. All right. Okay.
DJ.
Okay. All right.
Somebody bonk him. Somebody jail him right now.
Where's your owner, DJ? Where's Grace, so that she can keep you better on the leash? Where's she at?
You're not wrong, but the fact they had to bring it up, it's like, what the heck? Oh my gosh.
Collar flipped up. I mean, I don't know. I guess that depends, right? Because it's kind of comes with like a particular personality to do that, right?
Yeah.
Typically.
So I'd be like,
but it doesn't mean anything unless the person is that way, though. They could just feel like, what? I think it looks cool, but they're just like a dork or something. I don't know.
The only villains do that.
Oh, man.
I don't know. I
don't know. I don't think it really matters, but it could. It's kind of like the memes thing for me a little bit. It could lead toward like, what does this say about the person's personality? Like, why do you?
Yeah, like
why is this your like are they somebody who like thinks they're cool, or is it like, I'm taking flipped up collars back, baby? Like I'm making it a thing again. It's like the girls trying to get the bell bottom jeans to work again.
I'm torn between beige or yellow because I feel like there needs to be a conversation. It's like, so is this just like your style, or are you trying to make a statement? It's like, yeah, I rebel against the societal norms. Or like, I don't know, man.
What are you talking about, Toots? Hey, what do you mean? What are we talking about here? Come on, dollface.
Is it
get you a milkshake?
Oh my gosh. Stop. Is it all colors, or is it dependent on what kind of shirt or jacket? Again, we just have what it says here. That's
flipped up collar.
Yeah. I guess we could put beige. I'd put it down by Furbies though.
Nah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think it's kind of nothing to me, but it just could lead to something potentially, but it's not enough of a warning for me. I would just be like, that's a strange
It's kind of
sense
like
of style.
the whole soda pop is their favorite song. It's like, okay, why is it your favorite?
Mm,
Like that could potentially lead to yellow or whatever. It's like, I don't know.
yeah.
So that's just yeah. Okay. No, that's fair. All
Don't
right.
you dare call me dollface. Well, what about sweet cheeks? What are all the different ones that they say? They got all different.
Oh my
Toots,
gosh.
dollface, sweet cheeks.
I am now accepting applications for someone to join me for the next episode because Hood got canceled for being weird.
Oh my gosh.
They still play dress up, aka they're a cosplayer.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man. I don't know. As soon as I saw that one, I'm like, oh, so a cosplayer. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, again, that depends on the person. So it's like beige because it's like maybe they like cosplay, maybe they don't. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, well, I think the key word here is play dress up. That's a little different than dressing up. Play dress up sounds more like different. It sounds different to me.
Isn't that what
Sounds a little
all the influencer do? They play dress up. They dress up all like bougie and then they immediately go back to their sweats and hoodies when they're done recording their video.
different.
You know? You know what I'm saying?
I guess it depends on what you mean by play dress. Because I think like tea parties when I'm thinking that, you know.
Oh, I
I
don't
don't know.
know. I don't know. They still play dress. Okay, so I'm sensing still implies like childish dress up then. Because if it was like they play dress up, then it was like, oh, that could be like, the Rent a Disney princess type deal where it's like they dress up for their
Right.
job and they dress up. But so I would say this could go in yellow because I feel like there needs to be conversation. Because it's like, is it
There
you?
needs context too.
Yeah, it's like, are you actually like, childishly playing dress up and pretend in like a childlike sense? Or is it, for funsies like cosplay or doing it for events or entertaining kids or things like it? I need more context. I need more context.
Yeah, because again, it's play. That sounds more like for leisure. That's
Yeah,
where it's
yeah.
like,
I
again,
mean,
cosplaying is different. Cosplaying, like, if we're talking about that, I think that's different. That becomes beige for me. That's I don't really care.
yeah, yeah. Hi,
Um,
River.
however, I think it can depend because some people, like, okay, different context. My dress up darling, right? She
Mm-hmm.
dresses up in a lot of different stuff.
Yeah,
However, again, depending on the person, if the cosplay is more seductive or something, then people might also feel like that's heading toward yellow,
yeah,
red. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, I think it's context sensitive. So
LARPing, that's the word I was looking for. Yes.
yeah, there you go. LARPing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, that's why I'd put it in yellow. It's like, okay, why are we doing this? I
Mhm.
need more information.
Yeah. Yeah,
Again,
I'd say so.
yellow's not bad. Yellow's just we need context. We need more information.
Yeah, I would say so.
I put
Don't
that
know
there.
reds.
Well, there's still some that we could put in red, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no one's straight up put like, beats their wife or whatever, or like beats their
Yeah,
dog
but
or
it's like that's
something.
too
Like,
easy, right?
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
too
yeah.
easy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, some of these green ones are too easy, like loves God and seeks His first. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, they're a good person even no one else around. Like, obviously, they can cover me in
Right.
cooking. Like, like some of these are just very obvious. Whereas, like, being able to cook, some people are like, oh yeah, if you can't cook, it's like well, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, some of these greens are very obvious. What?
Oh, what is going on with our chat today? Okay.
Okay, moving on.
What is
My gosh, y'all need Jesus. Okay. Oh, interesting. They like to do prank phone calls.
Oh, that might. Ooh, okay, that depends. See that? I was immediately gonna say red, and then I thought, wait a minute. But if we're prank calling people we know, I have seen
Yeah.
people do that for videos, and those can be funny. But it depends. That is so dependent upon the friend group and the person and the way that they prank.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is so dependent. Because otherwise, I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, dude. That.
Well, and here's the thing. Like, you can do a prank call on your friend, but this makes it sound like they like to do it consistently. That's where I'm like, okay, no. Like, you can do it like once or twice throughout your friendship or whatever, or if it's like, once a year. But it's like they like to do prank phone calls. And it's like, okay, why do you like to prank people? Why do you like to do this over other things?
Like, one of my favorite prank phone calls that I've seen people do, for instance, right, is girlfriends will videotape their boyfriends calling their other friends, their dude friends, their guys, and they'll call them up and they'll just be like, "Hey man, what's up?" And he'll be like, "Yo Tyrone, what's good? What are we doing, man?" And he's just like, "I just wanted to call you to say goodnight, man." And it's like, and they start being like, they're like, "You call me to say goodnight? The frick? What's wrong with you?" And he's just like, "I just wanted to say goodnight and sweet dreams, man." Like, like, that's funny to me. That's really, really funny. And watching them like freak out. But yeah, that's a different type. Again, it's the nature of the prank is very different, right? So
Yeah. I don't know. Someone in chat said like this is very childish. I'm like, yeah, I would agree with that. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know.
That's something that you do when you're like in middle school, high school type stuff.
So for me, that kind of comes like, again, like you said, there's some exceptions where it's like, hey man, I just want to say goodnight. Or just silly, goofy things like that. But it's like, if they like to do these like this type of stuff, then it's like that for me, that comes across as like a little immature.
Yeah. I don't know. I still think it's a yellow. I think it depends, but
We're not gonna have any red. We're not gonna have any red.
I know, but it just still is like it's not like harsh enough to me. Like I think you could definitely say it could be in red, but I think it depends. I think it depends.
It's going low yellow though.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I think it's not like it's not vicious enough for me.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. No, that's okay.
Theoretically, you could put a couple of those in red though. Like I still think the rigid one especially is the one that's the closest for me.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, we have a ton to go through, so we might be doing this next week as well, guys. We might also take a break to have a guest on. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, we can always decide, as more come in. It's like, okay, well, this compared to like this collection here that we have now in yellow, these are more so red flags. Like these are ones you should be like that could kind of like, I'm not so sure. Like it doesn't mean like straight up like no, but it's like a red flag is like, ooh, that's a warning. I should, be aware and like see if there's any other red flags or if this is like, because again, nobody's perfect, guys. Nobody's perfect. So
yeah.
Red flags are like can be for like romantic relationships, friendships, family. Like there's like everyone's got red flag. Like I joke about my red flags or whatever. There's varying red flags though, like person's like, hey, I struggle with being lazy, but I'm working on it. I recognize it and I'm working on it. Like, yeah, laziness would be a red flag, but they're actively working on it. So it's like, okay, keep an eye on that. So, but anyway, I digress. Just things like that. Now, if it's straight up like abusive, no. Run, don't walk. Men and women, run, don't walk. That's not just the girlies getting beaten on either, and it ticks me off. We'll just be a man. It's like he's trying not to be like toxic man beating back and stuff. So just gosh. Are you suggesting that Hood has flaws? I mean, I didn't want to say it. No, I was kidding. Not gaslighting though, guys. Come on. Obvious red flag. Ladies. Just saying. All right.
Hey.
Don't be sad. They think Twilight is a great example to follow in relationships. Okay. There's our red flag. There's our red flag.
That's actually a good one to talk about even too, because it's not like even though we immediately knew where it still is like because in their mind they're thinking this is romantic and this is,
Uh-huh.
whatever. I think like some people very well could actually believe that.
Yeah. Well, some people like again, they get caught up in like the romance and stuff and it's like, "Okay, but you would hate this if this was your actual life."
If you really
Um,
loved me, would you not hound me down like Jacob did to Belle?
would you not stalk me? Just uh
Oh
would you
my
not allow
gosh.
me to like, go back and forth between you and a werewolf man? It's like, no. No.
Sparkle in the sunlight for me to show me you love me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's our first red flag, guys. And who would have
Yeah.
thunk it'd be Twilight? My gosh. Hate
There we go.
everything, man.
There we go. Did I hear Twilight? Did somebody say
Did someone say
Twilight?
Twilight? Yeah, we did. It's down in the red. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
boy.
I just threw up in my mouth. I'm sorry, Grandma, but I'm sorry.
Fun
Still,
fact, 50 Shades of Grey was a Twilight fan fiction, and Twilight was a fan fiction of something else before it became Twilight.
nothing's original, guys. Nothing's original. Still a better love story than Twilight is a meme for a reason. Yes! Thank you! Oh, yikes. I leave for a second and Twilight came up.
All for my alpha rar.
I hate everything.
All for my alpha.
All right. Moving on. Gosh.
That would be a Chronicle comment.
Okay, this is interesting. They take forever when looking in the fridge.
That's interesting.
Okay, someone I
feel
summarized
targeted.
it. I summarized it because someone specifically said that they take so long that the fridge, you know how like some fridges if you leave the door open for too long they have like that alarm that kind of like starts beeping. Yeah, they had that. That's how long, and they said every time.
Yeah, I feel a little called out. That happens to me sometimes too.
Sometimes you just zone out in the fridge. You're like, what should I eat? Oh, I really like that hot dog I had yesterday. Oh man, it's been forever since I've the things like that. So
See, but okay, listen. This feels a little targeted towards us guys because y'all darn well know that we can't see the ketchup that's right in front of us, and we have to always go and get the girl to come and help us. Okay, that feels a little targeted. Okay, we have selective blindness. It's not our fault. Okay.
That's where I thought this was coming from. My gosh, that's funny.
Yeah. And it's like universal too. I've seen like so many dudes have the same issue. They like literally, and
Yep.
like I've even had like growing up with my dad, it'd be like where we're like, we have to find this. Like she already told us like 3 times where it is. We cannot go and ask her again. It will look like so dumb.
My
we have
manhood's
to find
on
this.
the line.
It's like, we gotta find this, dude. Where is it?
Oh man. Yeah. No, beige. Cause like if this is your hill to die on, sweetie, if this is the only red flag this man has, marry him. Marry him now. Like
This is like a TikTok ick, is really what it is.
It is. Oh my gosh.
That's all it is.
We need a section for like TikTok icks. Oh. Yeah, no, I'd say beige because it's like it just
Men are designed for moving targets. If the ketchup wiggled, we could find it easier. That's so true. It's so true.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's the hunter-gatherer in us. We got if it's not moving, we can't find it.
Look, ladies, you need guys to open that jar. We need you to point that thing right in front of our face.
We complete each other.
Yep. You know what? Yep. Absolutely beige. Yep. I'd say beige. Because it's like, whatever. But also
That's
it's
so
like
funny.
it feels like a nothing burger. But like
Yeah.
again, if you're upset about this, that might be a red flag for me. Just be like the fact that you're upset about this. Yeah, I don't know. It just
I will say, in our defense, though, those stupid fridge timers are a little too short. Okay, they go off a little too easily.
they're just there in case you accidentally left the fridge door open and they don't want all the stuff to go bad. So it's not
Yeah.
you, it's them.
Yeah. Skill issue, whatever, Chronicle.
If the ketchup would just wiggle.
Yeah, that's great. That's funny.
That's my new favorite thing.
Like
Oh
Veggie
my
Tales in
gosh.
there. They gotta dance a little bit for us.
Oh man. Just funny. Listen, stock your fridge with tastier foods, and I won't take so long deciding what I want to eat from your fridge. You know, Yenza, you're so right for that. Also, welcome in, girly. How's it going? All right. We got a couple more here.
Okay.
They snore loudly.
That's unfortunate, but like
Oh.
that's fixable technically. I mean, that's like a sleep apnea thing.
Well, and again, some people are heavy sleepers, so it's like they can't hear you snoring. So again, it's a beige flag. It's like, who cares? Like some people, yes, if they're a very
Yeah.
light sleeper. But again, if that's the red flag, if that's the only red flag you see in them, marry them. My gosh.
Yeah.
That's such
Yeah.
a non-red flag.
There's just a lot of ways you can deal with that like makes that a nothing burger. So
Yep. Heck, even if I wouldn't want it to come to that, but heck, even if you have to like sleep in separate rooms for a bit or
Yeah.
something. If you have like, I have to got to must have sleep this week because of like a work project, or I have to, get up and take care of baby and you have to work, then it's like, okay, I need my sleep when I can get my sleep. You go over there or something. I don't know. Just, yeah. Earplugs. Yes. Everyone's talking about earplugs. Like, yes, thank you. Like there's options. Like there's some bodily functions that, it's normal. It's okay.
yeah.
People that snore don't need to get hate. I mean, I did my late grandpa and my grandma, they would always fight over who was snoring and they'd be like, you were snoring last night. No, you were snoring. And me in the bedroom underneath their bedroom is like, you both were snoring. You were going back and forth. It sounded like you guys were playing ping pong with snoring and stuff. Like, you both snored. Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
They're both song logs up there together.
Yeah. So it's just
honk shoeing and me and
oh man.
goodness. Yeah, that's nothing. That's a whatever.
Yeah.
If that's the worst problem you have,
life is
you don't got any
beautiful.
problems.
Life is beautiful. I'm just gonna throw it in the middle because it's like, pfft. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it higher up actually because it's like, whoop-de-doo. There are options.
In fact, it's such a nothing thing that it's usually something that like couples joke about and like tease each other. Like if you can tease each other about it, it's a nothing.
Yep.
So.
Oy vey. All right. They can't read the room. Oh no.
Ooh. Ooh. That's so this could be an unfortunate red flag depending on how you look at it. This could just be unfortunate because do you guys know people who try to tell jokes but they can't read the room? That sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to be funny and they're just not. And it's like they don't know how to and the worst part is because they can't read the room, they keep trying to get the laugh. So they'll keep sitting on it and they keep pushing it. I know people like that and it's so uncomfortable. And we're talking about you have to live with this. It's potentially correctable, but not always.
I will say, I have some siblings and family members who are on the spectrum, and one of their things is they can't read the room sometimes. And but it's not done in like a malicious way or anything. Like it's never like it's just sometimes not all the time, but sometimes they just can't read the room. Whereas
like
some people sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, I was Discord lag. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, whereas some people, like, they're so caught up in themselves that they can't read the room. Whereas other people, it's like, it's actually like they're just not aware of it. Like, it's not that they're caught up in themselves and being malicious or proud or arrogant or whatever. They're just not aware.
Yeah, like imagine you're at like the dinner table or something. Like you have you have like their folks over, right? Or in this case, you have your folks over and they're with you, and your folks are talking about like, oh yeah, I made this, decision, and hindsight probably shouldn't have done that, and they're just like, well, yeah, that was really stupid. Like just stuff like that, and it's just like you'd be like, bro, what are you doing? It's like, well, it was. What did I lie? Because that's usually what I would always hear. It's like, well, am I telling the truth or not? It's like, it's not what it's about. it's not. It's not. You just didn't have to say anything. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it can be
Yeah.
really brutal depending on how bad it gets. So
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
I'd put it in yellow because it's like, okay, is this like a tism thing? In which case, okay, like, sometimes what is it? Couples are like, hey, I struggle in this area, so I need you to, like, if I don't know, like, say you have an extrovert and an introvert couple, and the extrovert says, hey, sometimes I talk too much. If you notice that I'm doing that in front of like your friends or your family, can you just like poke me? And then I'll be like, okay, yep, rein it back, got it. Or the
Yeah.
introvert's like, hey, I have a hard time with my face. I have RBF face. If you notice that I'm doing that, can you poke me, please? And I will make a conscious effort to like smile. Like little things like that. Little things like that. Where it's like, hey, I know I struggle in this area. Can you like help me? Not like fix my problem, but like we'll have a little code or something. Or a little like, you just poke and it's like, oh, yes, I'm talking too much now. Yep, got it. And working together instead of against. Yes, exactly. So someone who's like, maybe they're just not socially aware. And it's like, hey, I want to work on this. Where someone, they just don't care. They really don't care. And it's like, oh, you can't work with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I can agree. I think yellow's a good place probably for it, but it's like it can be, that could be really difficult
Yeah.
because again, it can also lead to more personality quirks just outside of that. Why can't they read?
Yeah. DJ says, keep in mind you can always talk about the red flags with the person, not just the yellow ones. Yes, exactly. Like I said, like with like when I was bringing up like laziness, like people would see laziness like that's a red flag. But it's like you can still have conversations about that, and you can still, if that is something, that is a red flag of yours that you personally have, it's like, hey, you don't have to stay there. You can grow out of that. You can challenge yourself. You can grow, mature, and all that. So I guess with this one, like, do we want to put it in red or do we want to put it in yellow?
I think yellow makes sense, like you were saying. If I'm putting some of the ones I put in yellow because it's talkable, I think that one should also go there if it's talkable. So
yeah, I would put it
theoretically, thinking Twilight is a great example of a relationship to follow.
That's straight up, that's straight up red.
But but I'm like, okay, could you talk to someone about that? Could you be like, can you see how this is actually insane in real life? Like, so theoretically you could do that, but it's like it just hit like, I don't know. I think it felt different.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Alrighty, and our final one for today, which we have plenty more, guys. Don't worry, we'll be doing this on Thursday as well. What? Oh, never mind. That was a duplicate.
Oh,
well, that was anticlimactic. Just like,
dang.
oh man, likes Gurren Lagann.
Dang. The greenest of flags. That means that they're going to persevere. Doesn't matter how hard things get in the relationship. They're like, we're going to get through this.
Hey.
Likes giant robots, dude.
Giant robots are dumb.
Whatever. Don't want to hear it. If it's a guy, reflects Kamina. And who doesn't love Kamina?
Oh, man. I keep thinking of that video. It's like, camera. Kind of dumb.
Camera and yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
Gosh, the worst thing you've ever showed me.
I thought it was
Can't believe you found that even.
I thought it was so funny because it's so dumb. Like, it's so cringe, but it's just so funny.
I need the Maid-sama equivalent. That's what I need.
I tried to find one. I tried to find one to make it fair, and I couldn't find one because it was just people being like, "Oh, this didn't age well," and it's like, well, you could say that about a lot of anime. It's like I want to know, like in particular, like give me reasons, give me specifics why it sucks. So I tried, man. I truly wholeheartedly tried, but it was just what was it? Animes that didn't age well or something like that. But if I find it, I will share it wholeheartedly. I will share it.
Or I guess like more accurately, because for you, your favorite's Full Metal, so it'd be like saying how Full Metal sucks.
Oh, I would fight people. But I can imagine a lot of people. You would also fight people because you also really liked it.
I did like it, yeah. But it's like I liked it in the way of saying like it was a good series, you know? Like I think it's like really solid, but like it didn't speak to me like Gurren Lagann did, for instance, right? So it's like I think it's really good, but it's not like this is my thing, you know.
Okay, well, if you find something that's, hating on Full Metal and you think it's funny, then show me, please. Because
Alex Armstrong is actually one of the worst characters. Izumi and her husband's relationship is actually so toxic. It's can you imagine it?
And breathe out fire on them. Burn them all. Gosh.
Oh man.
I like Seiga and Izumi. They're actually really freaking cute. For it not being a romance anime, they're actually really freaking cute.
The dwarf homunculus was right all along.
Oh my gosh. But yeah.
The seven deadly sins, that's just like an analogy for insert group of real life people.
Oh my gosh.
And they shouldn't be hated because of it.
The homunculi were actually misunderstood people. I was like, oh my gosh.
Do we not all have a little pride and envy in us? Gosh.
Oh my good glory, hallelujah. Excuse me, miss, you dropped your bear. Guys, Hood sent me that clip. He's like, oh my gosh, it reminds me of Izumi and Sig. And I'm like, that is Izumi and Sig.
I literally forgot that that's what they looked like because it was like an older version of them because they first.
Oh man. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, Chronicle. Absolutely. Brotherhood is a classic. It's like, yeah, good luck fighting that one. You will enrage the majority of anime fans because I can guarantee you, unless, they are recent, just going along with the trend and stuff and like, anime's ours, we claim. No, it's not. It's the Japanese. We've been blessed with the luxury of being able to participate in it. But no, anime is the Japanese. It will always be the Japanese. Stop trying to bully the Japanese. Leave them alone. So, but yes, the real ones you would anger, even probably if they're not the biggest fan of it. They would be like, excuse me? A classic? You would disrespect the classic?
Yeah, that would be the difference is because Full Metal is like, I think objectively like more widely loved than Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann's more of like a niche group of people that like it.
Yeah, that's fair. But hey, it's still good. I'd still fight for Gurren Lagann. So Meadows,
Armstrong is one of the worst characters. Hood, I'm literally trying to look like him. I'm even sensitive like him and express my feelings. Why do you hate me? No! It was a joke, Meadows.
And he's stuck in ad, so he can't even hear your apology.
He can't even hear my apology. No.
Why do you hate me? Oh, Falcon, you should go check out Gurren Lagann. It's really good. It's really good.
Huh? You haven't seen Gurren Lagann?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, dude. You need to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Jam says...
My favorite is Code Geass. I need to still watch Code Geass, so there you go. We'll exchange.
There you go.
You watch Gurren Lagann, I'll watch Code Geass.
There you go. Oh, man. But yeah. Yeah, that's the first. Well, I thought it was going to be 30. It's 29. My bad. I was aiming for 30 today. But that's our first 30. I have no idea how many more we have, guys. So, hey, tune in next. I think actually last time we also had to shut down the link and tell people we were doing more. So
I do remember that. Yeah,
we'll see how long we go with this one before it's beating a dead horse. So
yeah,
but yeah, Okay, I think ads are done now, so you can try your apology again.
Menos, I didn't mean it. It was a joke. I'm sorry, man.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
Menos, though, I have to say, though, if you're trying to be like Alex Armstrong, if you don't have just one curly hair on your head and the rest of your head is bald, I'm going to say poser. That's what I'm going to say. A luxurious mustache, you know?
Oh man.
12-pack abs. I'm going to need the whole kit and caboodle, or else poser. So.
Okay, for anyone who has no idea what we're talking about, let me find you a quick image.
Oh, man. Finally done with inventory? Let's go. Let's go.
Yay!
Getting that work done. Yeah, I've heard Code Geass is some people's absolute favorite anime of all time, so I'm like, I need to watch it just so I understand. That's kind of... I got 8 episodes in, just like I do with a lot of other anime. Never finished it, so...
When you're struggling to find a picture of the man actually wearing a shirt.
Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time with that.
This is kind of him.
Ladies, if you struggle with temptation, look away.
Yes. There we go. There he is. If you need some, here it is. I didn't even see the caption. I think it was supposed to be like some like encouragement when he's like trying to like, you know, inspire an animal.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh my gosh. I love Alex.
that.
He's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Like this again, such good character writing. This big, massive, muscular, like, whoa! And then like, are you okay? Let me give you a hug. I can't believe you sacrificed all this for your family. Let me embrace you. Just cry.
Oh, man.
Man.
Good subversion of expectations. What new what new Gundam anime chronicle?
Ooh, there's a new one? Let's go.
Which one? I've only gotten through the original Mobile Suit Gundam. Well, it's not technically original. It was the origin version, so it was the updated version, so which I really thoroughly enjoyed that. That was actually a really good. Like, I think that's just a good series. Like, you don't have to like giant fighting robots. Like, it's really just a military drama. That's really all it is.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
it's like GQ something, the one after Witch of Mercury. Okay, I'm not familiar with that one yet. So
oh,
fascinating.
who was it? Okay, there's a live action anime series being made, and there was someone who was selected to be one of the actresses on it who hasn't, you know, I forget what it was, but there was like this big debate because she's been very like anti-political, where it's like, nope, I'm not delving into things, and people are like, you're gonna act in a political whatchamacallit, like a series, and you don't want to talk about politics, like what's wrong? It's like, they're actors. They get paid to act.
Yeah.
Who cares? Now, if you get too
people,
serious on the other side of things, then it's like, okay, you need to calm down.
People somewhere along the lines forgot that actors are just acting, and they're not actually the characters that they act as. I don't know how that happened. But
I don't know, man. Everything's like, if you don't do the way I say it is, then screw you. And it's like, okay, whatever. Like, just, ugh. I don't understand. I don't understand, but
yeah. But hey, relationships, guys. Those were some pretty good ones.
Yeah.
Pretty good ones you had in there.
Yeah, we got some good ones. I'm excited to see what else you guys had. I literally didn't open any other ones yet, guys, because I was like, we got to get started, and I think 30 is a good number, so I'll have another 30 ready for us Thursday. Oh yes. Thanks, Nix. I will say there was some confusion. My brother had to come to me later and was like, "Okay, so what is this for? Like, is this Um, is this our anime husbando? Because I don't like guys. I'm like, no. I think it's supposed to be like, oh, here's a submission of like, oh, I think this should be Cat's date or whatever for Valentine's or whatever it was. I forget. But no, it's for me. It's not for you guys. It's fine. Men don't feel awkward. It's fine. Um, it's not saying that you like guys. It's fine. It's fine. It's for me, not for you.
It's a trap. Run,
It's a trap.
guys.
Like the new Overwatch VA who got hired to do a character and then had a fit until Blizzard changed the character to be like her instead of the character she got hired. Okay,
Yeah.
that's upsetting. That's upsetting. Guys, again, actors are paid to act. You're paid to play the character, not make the character you. Like, oh, I hate that.
Talk
That's
about like actual
frustrating.
narcissism.
Right?
Like, straight narcissism.
It's like, that's not you. That is not you. That's the whole point of acting, is you're pretending to be that person. You're not making that person become like you. Like, no, please stop. Just let characters be characters. I wonder if it's the whole like I don't know, like jealousy of like actual actors versus voice actors. Because voice actors, you're putting your voice into a character, whereas actors, you are acting out the character. So people are like, oh, you're so and so. And it's like, yeah, I am. But others are like, oh, well, I just put my voice in there, which, yeah, people are still like, oh, you're the voice of so and so. But maybe they're just like, I want to be so and so. And it's like, oh, just can we stop, please? Can we stop?
Yeah.
Also, can we talk about how these activist VA all use the same voice tone as if they're trying to speak from a place of peace? It drives me up the wall. Yeah.
So true, dude. Oh
Yeah.
Guys, we need to talk. Okay? This is something that we should all care about. Like it's just the most disingenuous thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. It's like, if you don't think the same way, then you are the problem. It's like, no! People can have different opinions. Stop it.
Remember, guys, the ones that say silence is violence will then, when you start speaking about something, say, why do you care so much? So, never forget that.
Well, also, okay, the ones who are saying silence is violence, it's like, okay, where's all the activists for what's happening in Iran right now? Y'all were like screaming about Gaza, but oh, wait, you're not getting paid to scream anymore. Thus, you're not going to scream. My bad.
Yeah.
It's just, like I'm so
that awoke a rage in me, Hood. You're welcome.
Oh my gosh. I don't understand. I don't understand, but unfortunately, the world is just going to keep spiraling because end times and free will and the prince of the world is running rampant and people are following him and it sucks.
Well, and we're seeing like an uptick again of like I've been hearing people say stuff like we're back in 2020 again because we're getting a rise again where people are getting bullied into submission. Companies are getting bullied into submission, and it's happening like back to back to back, which leads me to believe someone is doing it. It's like they're like, okay, start the campaign again. That's what it feels like because it's happening like one after the other when it was like in a lull for a while. So I don't know what's going on, but it's important that when that's happening that you put your foot down and you just don't let people bully you like, like the different situations that we've been seeing and stuff like that. So
yeah, it's make sure you surround yourself with good people, guys. It's like, oh. Oh, speaking of that, that's okay. I remember the thing that I wanted to talk about earlier that said we were going to talk about later. So, what was it? I think it was yesterday. For anyone who doesn't know, there was an entertainer, an artist who goes by the name Bad Bunny. He was one of the people that was projecting hatred of ICE at the Grammys along with others and stuff. He then was the halftime show for the Super Bowl and proceeded to do the entire thing almost the entire thing in Spanish, but in a dialect of Spanish that even other Spanish speaking people couldn't understand. Um, I think yesterday, people discovered that he deleted all his socials, which I'm not too surprised after pulling stunts like that and like making everybody mad, like even the people that he thought like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, like show off and speak Spanish. It's like, but then you have all like the Spanish speaking people like, most of us didn't even understand what you were saying. Like, what? Why would you do that? So now he's got different, people groups mad at him. He's probably got companies mad at him because, the Super Bowl is like globally watched and the global language of business is English. And if you're not speaking English, then people are going to turn it off and be like, oh, I don't understand what's going on. I'm not going to watch this. So investors lose money. The streaming platforms lose money. So there's probably a lot of iffy stuff or law stuff happening. When I first heard about it, I was kind of like, that's what you get. Like being stupid, being a brat. Stop it. But then I thought about it more. And I actually genuinely started to feel a little bad for him in the sense of this is what happens when you surround yourself in an echo chamber or with yes people is either he didn't have people around him to advise him and be like, hey, let's think about this first. If you do X, Y, or Z, how is that going to affect you? Or what's going to be the aftermath of that? Or if he did have people around him advising him, like, hey, don't do this or that instead. And you can still, like make your statement or whatever you want to do. I don't know. But just didn't listen to them. Like, who knows? I have no idea. Never heard of him before the Grammys or what was happening with the Grammys. I think I'd vaguely heard his name in passing. Never heard of him before. No idea what character he is. I've heard things and stuff from others since then. But just all that to say, let this be an example of, make sure to surround yourself with godly, wise people who you can go to and like ask for advice or who like your friends will keep you accountable. Like, hey, I noticed this. Are you okay? Or like, hey, maybe shouldn't have done that, or things like that. But it's just let it be an example of, hey, make sure you surround yourselves with people like that. Or if you do, like, it's okay to be like, oh, actually, you're right. My bad. I shouldn't have done that. Or, oh, yeah, no, that's not a good idea. Or, hey, that's thank you for, coming alongside me and sharing your concerns or your thoughts and opinions and stuff. Like, make sure you have those people in your life, because let this be an example of echo chambers aren't helpful. They're not. They're never helpful. Which unfortunately is why there's so much animosity and hatred towards each other, is because everyone's like gone off into their own little bubbles of like, oh yeah, no, this is the right way and I'm going to stick with these people. And then when you do bump into someone who doesn't think, you're like, oh, you are this, that, and the other thing, and all the, trigger words or whatever. And then we end up with, you suck, I hate you, you're wrong, I'm right, shut up. And you don't know how to have a discussion. Like saying that's the whole thing with morning monologues, is we want to be a safe space where people can come, ask questions, share thoughts and opinions. We can discuss this in a healthy manner. And I've had people over the past year or whenever it started being like, hey, I think that's really cool that you guys can have these discussions and talk things out without being like hateful or, oh, you're an idiot if you think this. And like, there's things like that. Like, again, we can be a little biased. We're human. But that's the whole point of this, is to show like, hey, we can come together and we can talk through things. We can have a discussion. We might not agree on everything, even by the end of the day. And that's okay. We've had some people who came in and are like, hey, I don't agree with that. And we've talked. And they've been like, hey, thanks for hearing me out. And I love that. I think that's great. I think we need more of that. So anyway. I don't know. That was just on my heart. I don't know if any of that made sense, but yeah, just
Yeah, just make sure you're not in those echo chambers. It's
Yeah.
good to have thoughts that differ from your own and be able to see. I think that's it. It's a lot harder in the day and age we live in because it's really everything feels so black and white where it's like, what can I really learn from the opposing viewpoint that seems so very vastly different, but still opening yourselves up to hearing those things can allow you to actually know if what you're believing is true or if you're stuck in something that you didn't realize that you were stuck in.
Mm-hmm.
So, unfortunately, I feel like people who are based do that more often. It's the other side that doesn't, so that's usually where the issue comes in. But um yeah, it's good to have differing viewpoints to challenge the way you think, whether that's with theology or whether that's politics or whether that's just even, entertainment, whatever the thing might be. It can help refine your views on whatever subject matter is. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it keeps you from getting caught up in dogma, which is one of my big things all is that you get too caught up in dogma and you think this is where you get caught up in the whole like, well, people have been doing this for thousands of years. Uh and then you say, well, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good thing, and then you're immediately say, "Oh, you sound like a progressive." It's like, well, not all things that are quote unquote progressive are bad. It's that word got hijacked.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to know what actually is beneficial to move forward in and what isn't beneficial. And you can only do that if you are challenging your viewpoint and seeing other viewpoints and trying to play around with those
Mm-hmm.
ideas to really fully understand. Because you can fall into that as a Christian too and just say, this is the way it's been forever and this is why we need to do it this way. And the irony for that, for me, that I've talked about multiple times is, that if this is the way it's supposed to be, how come we're not doing the things that Christ told us to do?
Mm-hmm.
And people always have excuses for why that's the case. There's
Mm-hmm.
always a reason for why that we're not doing the things that he specifically said you should be doing. These things will follow those who believe. You'll do the works that I do, and you'll do even than me because I'm going to, back to the Father. Uh, so many different things like that, and yet, we just write it off, and
Mm-hmm.
then say, and it's been like this forever, and so why should we change it? It's been like this forever.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start digging into it, you start to, oh, the actual truth of the matter is it got changed darn near from the beginning, and that's a whole nother conversation. When you start to learn some of that stuff, like the stuff I've been researching and whatnot, it sobers you up a little bit, and you say, okay, God, how do I need you to lead me in the stuff of whatever it is, whatever the subject is, in my politics, in my worldviews. I need you, basically opening yourself up for God to challenge you and say, I just want what is true. I don't really care about being right. I don't care about like, being liked, because that's something that, human beings really struggle with, is being liked, whether we admit it or not. Um, I just want your truth. And the unfortunate reality is when you seek after truth, when you really are seeking what's actually true, you're going to be at odds ends with most everyone, Christian or
Mm-hmm.
non-Christian alike. Everyone's going to
Yeah.
hate you because of it. So, you know, that was a tweet I was seeing going around, even was like saying, if Christianity became illegal, would you still follow it? And a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people are very quick to say, of course I would. Would you though? Have you really like searched your heart to really see how like what your nature is? Because right now it's convenient to, like in certain ways, right? And that makes it sound a little too obtuse to say it that way, but like it's not illegal. You're not going to have people coming knocking on your door saying, "Where are the Christians?" Right? Um,
Mm-hmm.
you're in a particular environment right now where yes, you get hated on, but that's like nothing in terms of like what the disciples, right? Like
Yeah.
that's mild persecution in comparison to what's happening over in the Middle East. They have to hide like underground, do underground churches and stuff like that, or else die. Not just die, but die torturous deaths, right? So, it's like it's really easy to say that, but I think like when suddenly like, I would give it at most a year. if it became like illegal and socially unacceptable to be Christian, I think you'd see people turn like the sands of the sea, just like it talks about in Revelation. Because ultimately, what a lot of people don't realize that they're caught in is not just dogma, but they're also caught in the feeling of the need for acceptance. They need to have a group that they're a part of. And if they can't get that in Christianity anymore, they'll get it elsewhere. And so that's a very human thing, but it's something you have to fight against. So, when you see things like that, you really have to self-examine, become self-aware and say, you know, am I going after what is true, or am I just saying or doing this because I want people to like me, because I know that this will get me pats on the back? And you have to be honest with yourself, because a lot of the times it'll feel like I'm standing up for things and it's just a lot of people agree with me. But that's not always the case. So it just depends. You have to be willing to put all that down and actually seek after what's true. It's more rewarding if you do that too by the end of it. And ironically, people in the grand scheme of things have a lot more respect for you, even if in, the beginning stages they hate you for it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but, even just look at like Yeshua. Look at what he went through. He was hated by both different types of people. Ironically, liked more by the secularists than his own people, the Jews, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he still was not liked by religious people. And in many cases, I think that there were probably certainly people that were secular that, because, he's upholding things that are true. Anytime you're holding up things that are true, sin hates you, and well, I guess it's all sin, but I was going to say and highly religious zealous type people usually hate you, but that's like you've horseshoe effect. You've gone from sin all the way back to sin again, because now you're just sin in a different format now.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, so just keep that in mind when you're looking into things, and say, do I believe what I believe because it's convenient, or do I believe it because it's actually true? And it just so happens that there's other people that surround me that also believe that. Because what I've been finding throughout my research is that the truth is far stranger, or more um it is more controversial than I think we were led to believe, so to speak. So it can get you into hot water. It can get people to say, I don't want to associate with you anymore. It can get people to not want to invite you to hang out or whatever. It's something you kind of got to be willing to do, but it is worth it by the time you're, because you know I believe at the end of the rope of finding that truth, that's where having the relationship with God like the prophets did, like that's where that lies at. Because he
Mm-hmm.
specifically says, if you seek it, you will find it. So just keep seeking. Don't give up and think that this is good enough. Because if you're not doing the things that Christ told us we should be doing still, then there's something wrong. We're not really fully doing what he said, you know. So that's my
Mm-hmm.
2 cents on it anyway.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Um, I guess with that. Well, even yeah, don't be afraid to look into things. Don't be afraid to ask questions, research things. Like heck, even just like world history. Like all these people protesting the Venezuelan dictator that's I haven't even heard anything about him recently.
Mm-hmm.
But protesting that, like, oh, send him back, set him free. And all the Venezuelans being like, what do you mean? Keep that monster away. We don't want him back. And
Yeah.
like, oh, you're just brainwashed. It's like, if you would just pick up a history book, you know, look into, like, you don't have to soak up every bit of world history. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot. Woof.
You
But even like,
gotta dig a little deeper than the
yeah.
common history book too, because the common history book is changing history too. So I think that's the thing that scares a lot of people too, why they just kind of
Mm-hmm.
agree with current thing, is because otherwise you start realizing, oh my gosh,
Mm-hmm.
because everything is getting altered. Everything is,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's people even trying to change Bibles.
Yeah.
So, that's scary for people, but that's why I think it's so important that even though that, like, yes, we believe scripture is true and all this different stuff, right? It's still important though that you have that relationship with spirit, because that's that's really what it's actually all about. It's not, the Bible is good, it's living, it's breathing, it's good manual and all that, but you don't that's not the thing you have a relationship. You have a relationship with God.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the Holy Spirit can then decipher for you when there's a lie and say, that's not true. And you can know which things are and which things aren't. And from my experience, you got to go further back in history. You can't do anything within the last 20 years, at the very least, the last 20 years. So, just from what I've
Mm-hmm.
witnessed, anyway.
Yeah. Man, people trying to change history and stuff is like that scares me.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the whole whatchamadoodle. Oh, what was it? The one about Cleopatra that came out that Egypt was like threatening to sue, being like,
Yeah.
wow, don't you disrespect our country and our history? What do you mean? It's we be living in crazy times, guys. Well, I mean, the fact that people are saying like the Apothecary Diaries is offensive. It's like it's supposed to be. It's history. That was an ugly part of history where women had like zero rights and zero value. Like, oof.
Yeah.
So history's not pretty, but that's why we're supposed to learn from it. That's why we need to have it and hold on to it, because then we can look back and be like, ooh, we don't want to go back to that. So let's try to better ourselves. Let's try to avoid going back to that, So
Yeah, you can see where you came from and what things used to be like in a different setting, and
mm-hmm.
you can see it's like, oh man, it's a lot, things are a lot freer now. And then you
Mm-hmm.
start to realize, oh, they're a lot freer because there's people that fought and died for that. And then
Mm-hmm.
you go even deeper and you're like, oh man, those people were able to fight and die for that freedom because one person, fought for all of our freedom, so to speak. And so it's like
Mm-hmm.
everything leads back to that singularity of Yeshua all over again, And so it's just, yeah, I don't know. That's just in the research that I've been doing, it's been super enlightening for me. And, at least from how I feel currently, I'm like, it hasn't led me away from God. It hasn't me, you know, like some people I think are always afraid that when they're looking at things that are different than what they've been taught their whole lives, is that they're going to be deceived, right? They're always afraid of like, but what if
Mm-hmm.
I get deceived? And that's why I like to encourage people by saying, but if you just believe in Jesus, like if you believe in Christ, then the rest, everything else is allowed to be questioned. Like, I don't believe God's going to be like, oh man, you believed like, I don't know, like, we'll just even take like something that's common, right? You didn't believe healing was for today, or you didn't believe this or that or the other, then, well, sucks to be you, get away from me, right? It's like, that's not what it's about. So like, even if you
Mm-hmm.
have some of the details wrong, the fact that you're seeking objectively for truth, that's the part that's important. So, if you have the main core, the thing that saves you, then everything else can be questioned, and then you look to see correlation, correlate with Christ. Does it like make him false or does it make him true? And then you can look into it further from there, and it's from experience, it is far more freeing to live that way, because otherwise, when you have to go with what other people tell you, you're very boxed in. You have a very set limit and framework for how you're allowed to view the world. You're not allowed to look outside of it and see anything else, because now you're called all these different. Again, this is why I believe they're like gangs. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I personally believe it's a thing that Satan set up to say, like, let's hyper categorize all these different thought processes. And then people say, well, but it's good to categorize because then it helps us be able to, understand and determine things. And it's like, to an extent. But the problem is the enemy hyper categorizes to the point, like, that's why we have 50 bajillion denominations and we're not supposed to. Like, objectively in scripture, we followed the way. That's all there was. And now we have this way and that way and the other way and a little bit of a different
Mm-hmm.
way. And it's all very different. So it's like, you know, when you understand some of those things, it just changes your perspective to be able to be more free like that, instead of being trapped in a framework because someone told you if you think outside of that you're condemned. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
and so what God's shown me is, who told you that?
Yeah.
Who told you that that would happen to you? Did I say that? No, God, in fact, lets you question him all the time and lets you ask, this, that, or the other thing. And so it's okay to like try to look through that. You just have to do it with reason. You have to do it rationally. You don't want to just be tossed to and fro. You have to still be like, okay, well, you know, again, Holy Spirit, show me, what is true and what isn't. But then also, does it correlate with what I with the foundation that I know is Christ? Does it like, again, if you're talking about documents, like when were they written and can I find that information? And even if you can't, is that the only determining factor? A lot of people consider it to be the only determining factor. And then that's why I like to ironically point out, so you're worried about when and who by this document was written to know its efficacy. But there's a handful of different books in the Bible that is considered canon scripture that we actually still don't know to this day. We just assume.
Mm-hmm.
And people just say, but scholars. It's like, whose scholars? Which scholars? Right? It's like, for some reason we go back to the authority of man rather than even going to the authority of God. That's what I think is ironic, and that's why, like, showing me that, saying, who told you that? I was like, oh, I guess I was just told that that's the way it works. I guess I was just told that there were people a lot smarter than me that looked into this, and so I don't need to look into it any further because they figured it out already. And it like changed my whole worldview. So like, again, just to encourage people that when you're looking at things, to really, you know, to look at it through the lens, like a spiritual eyes lens, through the Holy Spirit, rather than just going along with what everybody does. It's not to say that everything you've ever known is not true, but there could be a handful of things that are holding us back that we don't realize. Again, I say, because the evidence shows that Jesus told us to be doing certain things and we're not doing them. Like, they're just
Mm-hmm.
not, it's not happening. So I don't, however you want to take that, everyone's got their own view and opinion on that, and you're allowed to have, I think that I think there's an important thing we're missing there. So that's
Mm-hmm.
been my search anyway.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't even know Bad Bunny. Going back to that, like, I literally,
I
I don't know
I've
anything about him.
I've heard him in passing. Like, I think, what was it? I think I heard when Shane from Smosh was doing what was it? People's highlights of 2025 or whatever. Guessing
Right,
people stuff. I
yeah.
think one or two people had Bad Bunny as one of the like favorite artists or something. I don't know. Or a song that they were like, "Oh, I love this song." Aside from that, I know nothing except like him and Billie Eilish were like F ice or no one's illegal on stolen land or whatever. And now they're
Right,
both
yeah.
reaping the consequences of their actions now. And it's like, I just, yeah. So,
Yeah,
but with
that
the
was a goofy
name,
one.
yeah, sorry,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, go ahead. No, I was just gonna say with the name Bad Bunny, it's like, I'm assuming it's not very family friendly content he puts out. So just saying.
Yeah. Well, I saw more of like the Billie Eilish stuff. That one was funny because she was saying a lot of that stuff, and then and then people were like, "Oh, so you'd be cool to like house some of the illegals here that are trying to get taken by ICE, right? Like, you'd be okay with doing that?" And then she's like, "Oh, well, they always do that. That's what's so funny about it. Is like
Yeah.
they don't really care about the things they're saying. They just do it for brownie points. So it's like
Yeah.
you're not real. You don't even believe the things you're saying." Very
Yeah.
funny to me.
Which again, guys, surround yourself with wise, discerning, godly people.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they're gonna fix all your problems, but it means you'll have good influences on yourself. And if if you have a question about something like, hey, should I do this? They can be like, yeah, no, don't do that. Or they can be like, yeah, no, that's a great idea. But just I'm still waiting to hear more about the potential lawsuit uh where Billy's mansion is, and um the native group that are saying that have come to her and be like, so your mansion's on our ancestors' land. So when do we get to move in? And I'm like, I kind of want to keep tabs on that and be like, are they actually seriously going to seek legal action, or is it just kind of be like say stupid things, get like just stupid games, stupid prizes? Like I don't know.
Yeah. It's just, and I wouldn't even be for that, but I would just be sitting there with popcorn because it's like, well, this is what you wanted. Like we were trying to tell you that this is goofy, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
no, you're wrong. It's like, okay, then don't get mad when they come and start knocking on your door for stuff. Like I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just goofy to me.
She
I
threatened
think
to
it
call.
really just comes down to they think they're not touchable. That's it. They
Yeah.
just think they're not touchable. They can say these things, and they're like, see, the stupid little people believe me when I say this, even though I don't believe it at all. And now we're into a people are actually. I think you're wrong. Yeah, I don't. You're not a god like you think that you are. So,
Yeah.
but
Apparently she threatened to call police on people trespassing. It's like,
that's funny,
which
dude.
again
That
is
is
valid.
so.
Is valid. I agree with that. But
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
going to make
It's
outlandish statements in front of everyone, then it's like, don't be surprised
yeah.
if people
Well,
take you literally.
yeah. Well, and it's also just like the irony of that statement. You're
Yeah.
calling on police when you were just basically bashing. I mean, it wasn't police. I guess it's technically feds, but
Yeah.
because ICE, they're law enforcement. Okay, so it's like
Yeah.
it's just funny you call upon law enforcement when you were saying you didn't like law enforcement. They do it. It's like clockwork too. It's just
Yeah.
really funny.
Well, in 2020, it was, defund the police, get rid of them. We don't need them. And now it's,
Hmm.
it's
Yep. And those people that usually would say that have like 15-foot gates that surround
yeah.
their mansions and a bunch of armed security. The same people that also would say we need to get rid of like guns and stuff like that. Get rid of all the semi-automatic weapons. You don't need that. Why do you need that? It's like, why do you need it with your guards all over? What the heck? So
Mm-hmm.
they don't believe what they're saying. They just want you to buy. Again, it's moral manipulation every single time, and they think you're stupid enough to fall. So don't be stupid enough to fall for it. Don't prove them right.
Yep. Just smile and wave, boys. My number one answer for most of these people, I'll pray for you. And then I walk away. Yep. Answer fool
Yeah.
according to his folly and don't answer fool according to his folly. Guys, you got options.
Yeah.
It could be either way, but pray about it. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Some people can be talked to and reasoned with. A lot of people can't. So,
Yeah.
and that's why too you'll see that like even like Yeshua uses a lot of parables. He uses a lot of confusing language. He uses a lot of symbolism. He uses a lot of because and even the disciples are like, why do you speak so cryptically, right? Like why do you use parables and stuff? And he basically says, it's not I'm paraphrasing, but he basically
Mm-hmm.
says, I'm doing this to confuse them. I'm doing this because if they really want to know, they'll ask me. But I tell
Mm-hmm.
you plainly because you do want to know. And then he goes on to explain what the parable that he just said was. So it's like, I think there's a reason that he went around saying, if you drink my blood and eat my flesh, you can become part of me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like people are, during the time, it even says in scripture, there were Jews that were like, oh my God, can't stand, what are you talking about? This is a cult, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you. And
Yeah.
so my personal opinion is that Jesus used uh symbolism and stuff like that. Well, technically he would have used it first, so the other people stole it from him, but I don't think I think he used it on purpose because he was actively combating the mystery schools that were controlling things even at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he's using symbolic language because that's it's like direct competition with the symbolic language that the mystery schools used to try and take over people and stuff like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, very interesting anyway. So, yeah, it's like
Mm-hmm.
sometimes a good answer is answering with a question, and when they don't want to answer your question, you say then neither will I answer yours. And then you
Mm-hmm.
move on.
Yep.
So,
Yep. Again, if you're not sure how to answer, pray about it. Or if you're, you know, about to answer and you feel that kind of tug of like, let's maybe not post that, or let's think about that first. Then
yeah.
I would strongly encourage you to think on that. Because that'd be the Holy Spirit being like, hey, let's calm down. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, just there's options and we need to be discerning with those options. So that's all.
Yep. Good
Yeah.
stuff though, guys.
Relationship flags, guys.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Thanks
This
for
is good.
submitting. That was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, good job, guys. Thank you. I'm Okay, I'm gonna open it now. I'm gonna take a look-see. I'm not gonna count. Where is it here? Where was I? Don't know where the beginning is anymore. Okay, there we go. Okay,
Huh? What?
trying to scroll through 11, 12. I had to do like 12 full scrolls.
Dang.
So, I will probably, not axe out the memes, but if there's more memey ones, I'm like, okay, we kind of already did this kind of meme or whatever then. Or if there's duplicates, they'll probably be duplicates. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yes. Try
So.
to submit ones that you actually think would be head scratchers. That's what I usually like to encourage. Memes are
That's
fun.
what we're
Memes are
hungry
fun.
for.
But yeah, but we won't
Mhm.
have we'll be doing this for all of the end of time if we keep getting ones that are insane all the time. So
Just for February,
yeah, all of February.
I think we did have a guest on our list somewhere for this month, but yeah.
We did. I
We'll
believe
keep you
it's
guys
on the
posted.
17th.
Yes, glorious. But yeah. Wait, what memes? Oh, just the doesn't like pizza on their pineapple kind of deal. Like those are funny. Those are
Yeah.
funny, guys. I like those ones. We want to make sure we have like, some more serious ones balanced out with the memes. So, but thank you to
Yeah.
everyone who has submitted. I appreciate them. I haven't even read them yet. So it could all be, more serious ones from here on out. Who knows? But just if you did submit some meme ones, don't be sad or upset, please. If you don't see it pop up, it's just we only have so much time to go through all of these. So we'll
Yeah.
just try to pick more of the ones that like I'm gonna keep a couple meme ones in there because you guys are funny.
Yeah.
So but just again,
Yeah.
please don't be upset if you don't see yours in there. It's been seen, it's been giggled at, or it's been appreciated. We just only have so much time to go through all of these, and there's a lot of these now. So
Yeah.
anyway. And
Very
yeah,
good.
for the anime husbando applications, you have until tomorrow. So have at her. If you guys do need
Nice.
more time, we could also postpone and save those for Saturday's stream. So I
Yeah.
will keep you guys posted. So
And if any of you donates $1,000 to Kat, I will force her to get a Furby.
oh my gosh. Yep, sure. If we get $1,000.
Yup. Guys, do you want to? Do you want
what?
to haunt Kat for all of eternity?
You know what? I will throw in just to make Hood happy. What was that ugly? It wasn't even a Labubu. What was that ugly thing that you said to put?
Fuggler.
Fuggler. Yeah, I will get one of those as well.
Yeah, let's go. We're just gonna have her lined with like things, like horrors beyond human comprehension. Oh man. Look at what Furby looks like now. Have you ever seen new Furby before?
I don't think I have.
Yeah, look at new Furby. Let me show you new Furby. Because old Furby's got that, it's got that little kind of weirdness to it. Oh my gosh, no, even better. Okay. If not that goal, you need a different goal to play Tattletale. Because that's a horror game. Yeah, it's a horror game about Furbies.
Oh,
that's the whole game.
Why? You know what?
That's what we need
Throwing
to get
that
you to
up
play.
there, guys. There we go. What is?
It's called Tattletale.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me see new Furby here. Oh, that's really new Furby. I haven't seen that Furby. What the frick? That's weird. Where's the one that I've seen? I think it's this one. I think this is new Furby right here. Think? Let me see. Maybe if I put in all iterations of Furby. All.
Oh my gosh. I'm concerned.
Of Furby.
Now he's dead set, guys. He's dead set on this. I'm concerned.
Oh no, that's just okay. That's all the '90s versions. Where's like I want like all the models, all the. Ah, here we go.
New donation from
Yeah. Oh
Dollar
my gosh,
Dancer.
what is that?
Thank you
2023
so
one. That
much.
thing is strange.
Thank you,
Very they
Dollar
cute.
Dancer, for the donation.
Hey, let's go.
Oh man.
They yassified Furby. Look at this. You can
They
throw this up there.
yassify. What do you mean?
Look at the 2023 one. They
Oh
yassified.
my gosh. Okay, hold on a sec, guys. Hold on a second. Why? No, don't open in that one. Open in this one. Hold on a sec.
Yeah, the 2016 one is the one that I saw the most recent of, and I'm like, yeah, they made him a little cuter, you know. But
Okay,
then,
okay.
but yeah, the 2023 one, that's crazy. What is that?
Oh my gosh. Dang, they went with like bright eye, bushy tailed in 2012. Dang.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Yep.
the 2023 one here, guys. The is like just
Yeah, look at it.
hold on a sec. Let me
Give
let me just
her those like the meme nails, you know, like where the hand bent, like the super long claw nail. Give her those.
I can't see that. Why? There we go. Uh
My
it
head's
lo-
kind of hiding the one.
nah, you're good. You're good. I zoomed out and stuff. It's like someone barfed color and sparkles on it. It just
Yeah.
oh
Yeah,
man.
it's weird too. So like you have the original one, which just looks like a little egg with ears, and then 2005 to 2006, they like fluffed them. They like made them bigger. They made the ears different, and then they went back to the old style for like 2012 and 2013, kind of. 2016 they made him cuter, and then 2023 they just like made it like they must have thought that that was like well. Technically, Furby was for girls, wasn't it? Wasn't it technically marketed toward girls more than boys? I think.
Furbies? I
Originally.
think so. I think like for a while there it was like kids in general, but then yeah, I think it was more like the girls took a liking to it and stuff cuz like, "Oh, it's fluffy and cute." So,
Yeah. Okay. Because I was gonna say the 2023 one seems geared toward girls. So
yeah, that's fair.
golly, I can't wait until you have all of these on your wall.
Uh
We're gonna be here. I demand if it happens. I demand that you keep it on during stream, so when you talk, it starts talking back. I want that so bad.
oh my gosh. I would
I want it
hate
right on your
that
desk,
so
talking into
much.
your mic with you.
Uh
Oh
it's
my
fine, guys. It's fine. So,
uh,
in
yes.
all honesty, in all like, positive sense, donations and stuff do help keep me going. So, regardless of
Yep.
if we actually get a Furby or not, any and all support is greatly appreciated. So,
Yep.
I just Furby.
This will just be for us guys. This will be our incentive together.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my gosh.
Listen,
Anyway,
this is basically 10 of us giving 100, 20 of us giving 50, 30 of us giving 25, or would that be 40? That might be 40 of us. Anyway, like, you know, I'm just saying, we all come together. We can haunt Cat's dreams for all of eternity.
great.
All right, I'm done.
All right. Moving on. No more Furbies. All right. But thanks for joining, guys. This was fun.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty. Well,
Yes, who are we raiding?
time to figure that out. Because there are a lot of people live right now. Let me open my raid recently list. But yes.
We got
Go.
Hollow Blossoms.
Mm-hmm. We raided Dustin the other day. Oh yeah, guys, don't forget to go over and follow Hood here on Twitch. Because he is doing his VTuber debut this coming Saturday, 6 p.m. EST.
True.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, if you want to see the little teaser I did, that's over on YouTube on my channel. fun making that. So you can go check that out. My little transmission. I don't know what exactly we're gonna be doing. I figured that it'd be just kind of general chatting, having fun talking, showing off the model and
Yeah.
background and all that I got, and then maybe I'll do a Q&A. Maybe I'll have that like as a pin chat thing. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do that or not. And then I don't know, maybe we'll game afterward. Maybe we'll do some Spelunky 2 or Voices of the Void or something. I don't know. Something.
Something fun. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. It's gonna be sick. Been waiting so long, guys.
Yep. Fooled y'all. That was my big surprise that I had to wait forever and couldn't talk about. Took so long. So.
Yep. You know, we haven't rated Christian Ninja in a while, and he's playing some Stardew. I miss my Stardew, guys. I need to bring back Stardew. Stardew was fun. Chaotic, but fun.
Let's go. Very cool.
Is it weird that I
find...
No, you go ahead. You read.
Is it weird that I find Voices of the Void relaxing? No, it is very relaxing until it isn't. So it's very chill for the most part. Like, it's, you know, like once you get past some of the initial scary things, then you're just like, okay, it's every day. This is just what we're doing. And then out of nowhere, something will just happen. What the frick? I hate this. Some of the worst scares you can check on my channel, the 2 different Voice of the Void videos that I released. I had some of the worst scares on my channel because of that very thing, because I just wasn't ready. I was not ready for it to do something. It's such a nothing thing happening until something. So, Voice of the Void is great.
Oh my gosh. Yes, we love Stardew. Anonymous, thanks for the gifted sub to Chronicle. That's very sweet of you. Enjoy, sis. Alrighty. Well, thanks for hanging out, friends. We'll have more of this on Thursday and potentially next week, because I highly doubt we're going to get through everything on Thursday. It's fine. But yeah. Oh, sis, don't you dare. Absolute betrayal. My Pookie in Christ. Why would you do that?
Oh my gosh.
Love you, sis. All right. We're going to go raid Christian Ninja. Thanks so much for joining, guys. Again, make sure to go follow Hood here on Twitch, as well as go subscribe to him on the YouTubes. Get him to 10K. Let's go.
Yeah. We're actually heading toward 2100.
Hey, let's go.
Making some pretty good progress toward that.
Love to see it. I've started uploading VODs on my YouTube as well. If you guys want to check out the VODs there. I'm getting back to it slowly but surely. Thank you for your patience. Shorts will be coming. Another way you guys can support me for free is, clipping things. It makes it so much easier than having to, digging through VOD things, because our VODs are really long. But again, only if you want to. Again, there's clipping things, there's lurking, there's chatting, there's the financials, obviously, but clipping really does help. If anyone's like, I want to clip, I don't know if I'm allowed to, it's like, you're absolutely allowed to clip. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll need to update that as well. So, but yeah. Anything else you wanted to promote, Hood? Any videos coming out? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah. So we had the World out a couple days ago.
Yay!
And
go watch it.
I also just released today a new horror game video with yours truly and your other true here across the table from me, along with Captain Joseph. So.
Oh, that one. Oh no, I need to watch that one now.
I made sure to get the clip in there. So
oh, great! Great.
You guys are in for a treat at the beginning.
This is why I can't have nice things, guys. I can't. I'm not safe anywhere, apparently. No, I thought it was funny. So We just thought you like, well, actually, no, you lucked out that Joseph was recording because you weren't recording yet. And I was like, oh, I hope he's not recording yet. And Joseph's like, I am. Like, oh, no. But go check it
I
out.
had just hit recording when you asked me if I was. So.
Perfect. Yeah, go check them out. Good stuff. Again, reminder, we'll do anime husbandos for me tomorrow. It's another chat presents thing. It's gonna be fun. If we don't have enough, we'll save them for Saturday. So no rush, no one panic. And then we'll be back Thursday with more of your guys' relationship flags. There'll be no stream on Friday because I'll be getting ready for Saturday. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. So with that, we're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid Christian Ninja. And it's gonna be glorious. I know someone said this earlier, but if you guys could keep Sully, our sweet Sully, in prayer. It is public knowledge. So her mom recently passed away. I think it was just yesterday. So yeah, just be praying for her and Dan. She is doing better. It's like she's okay, but it's a lot of grieving. So yeah, be praying for her.
But thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time on morning monologue. We need like a. I guess our outro is just saying bye, isn't it?
I know.
Oh, you had the intro. I forgot because you always.
Nah, it's fine. We need to come up with something for you too, because this is your podcast as well. So it's fine. But yes. Hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever the heck you are. And as always, remember you're awesome and you are so, so very loved. Mwah. And we will see you guys Thursday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So until then, bye-bye.
Bye.